Is it time for Honkai? It is always time for Honkai. That's right. That's right. We're back. We are back. Well. It looks like the stream was saying that it's unstable, but it looks like everything is gone fine now. So I suppose no dropped frames, no skipped frames, no frames missing due to rendering lag. I think we're all good. I think we're all good. And we are here to play Honkai. So what's the plan for today? Well, we are gonna be starting with saying hello to the kitty. Absolutely, and of course, hello to all the lovely viewers. Hello, and welcome. I hope you all have had a brilliant morning, and hopefully we can enrich your afternoon as well. So that's what we're gonna endeavor to do here. But of course, without further ado, let us actually jump into the game. And let's talk a little bit about what is the plan for today. So the plan is we're gonna try and clear the backlog of our messages. There are a lot of messages we have received, and I feel like we do need to go through them. Now, if any message tells us to go and do a side mission, we shall do so. And this is instead of doing the simulated universe, because the simulated universe has been done. I have completed it, World 4, and I have also, and actually, let's just show you this. Let's do that. And I have also accumulated 5,000 points for the week, so I do not need to do anything at all. And how I was able to do that? Quite simply, I failed many times. And then we succeeded, and now we don't need to do it. For now, at least. For now. And you might say, well, hold up, you're in a simulated universe part of the station. Yes, that's right. That's right, we are, but we're not going to be doing it. So, messages. So, we're going to start with clearing 5 messages, and this is going to be the plan for the foreseeable while. Clear 5 messages stream, and then move on with the main story. So, let's do that. Arlen, so Chief of Security. Peppy's emergency contact. Aww. Hello, Puppy Meow. Do you have some time? I still haven't thanked you for helping me when we first met. First met? When was that? You're being too polite. Shouldn't you be thanking Dan Heng? Actually, yes, shouldn't you be thanking Dan Heng? You should thank Dan Heng. He was the one who found you. Both you saved my life. I wouldn't have lasted much longer. Thank you for finding me and taking me somewhere safe. Do you have time to come to the base zone? I have a gift I want to give you. I'll be right there. Sure. I'll wait for you. Punk Lord mentality. And this is, funnily enough, this is a companion mission. And if we look at the Atlas, I believe Punk Lord mentality is actually here. Yeah, it's here. It's Trial of Equilibrium side mission. So, and it's gonna be very, very interesting, I gotta say. So, let's do that. Let's dive in. But actually, before we dive into that, so let's navigate to that for a second. Let's actually go and check out other messages. There might be messages that we do not need to do anything with, and we can just enjoy the story and move on. So we have 4 messages to do, right? Hello, I need you for something. Reply when you read this. Nope. I'm actually not around. I'm standing right there. Automatic reply. Hi, I'm currently unavailable and I won't be contacting you later. Don't worry, it's sorted. Automatic reply. Hi, I'm currently unavailable and I won't be contacting you later. What? Automatic reply. Hi, I'm currently unavailable and I won't be contacting you later. Wow! Herta. I feel like You know what? Like, the neck of her, the absolute neck of her. But yes, let's see. I might not go back to the Express today. Oh, what happened? I'm observing a never-before-seen creature. Oh. It would be tomorrow morning when I finish collecting everything I need to for the databank. Why? Are you interested in it? Slightly, maybe. I mean, never-before-seen creature sounds interesting. Sign me up. Oh, don't worry, no need to push yourself. Furthermore, they're quite vigilant and difficult to observe. They'll scatter the moment they perceive any potential danger. I'm thinking about choosing another location to observe them. Go in the water. Yeah, a bit of diving, Hiding within the flow of water. That might be a good idea. Is it too late to come over now? Why? Interested? Just want to observe you. Fine. Oh, that's pretty funny. So this is one of those things where one of our viewers has told us, hey, actually, I think it was Thirsty Boy if I'm not mistaken, that this is just a bit of kind of flavor dialogue, help you develop the kind of appreciation for the characters in the world at large without needing a particular, well, quest attached to it, right? So right, Oleg has something to say to us, so Pew Pew Meow, can you receive this message? March 7th gave me this little thing and taught me how to use it. Well, it seems you can teach an old dog new tricks after all. It just takes time. I kinda know how it works by now. Nice to have. You learn quick. Oh, nice to have something that lets me talk to people without meeting them face to face. Haha. You learn quick. Well, I'm flattered, Pew Pew Meow. Oleg. Now, let's cut to the chase. I heard Natasha has seen a lot of patients and hasn't slept for days. She's the backbone of the underworld, and we can't afford to have her burned out. I know you did a great favor for her recently, but can I ask you to check on her again, just to make sure she's alright? No problem. I'll check on her. Natasha is indeed a pillar of community, so yeah. Haha, I knew I could count on you. The first time we met, I was not wrong after all. Thank you so much. Right, and we have unlocked the Natasha's character mission. So, right. And that is cool. And finally, our last message for the day. Outsider, I finally got your contact. I have something to tell you. Boss Scott has been talking every day about how we need to try some business models. He's quite worked up about this. If you have time, can you chat with him? I'm telling you, you can make a ton of money. Who the heck are you? Dr. Dig? Do I remember him? Hello? Forgot about me already? Host of the Fight Club, called Dragon Yan. Does that ring a bell? Anyway, go talk to Boss Scott when you have time. I guarantee it's gonna be a good deal for you. Don't forget to patronize the club when you make fortune. Ah, right, ring and stage. If I'm not mistaken, this is one of those missions where you can develop that fighting ring and probably earn pretty good rewards in the meantime. So yeah, it's gonna be really, really cool. So we're gonna check that out. And that's it. That's our 5 kind of messages done for the day. So tomorrow we're gonna go through another 5 up to the Oleg. And then we shouldn't have that many messages left. So let us dive deep. And actually, before we do, there are a few dailies that we can claim right now. And I'm actually not even sure if this is kind of the optimal things that we need. We always need that, so we're gonna be getting this. But, oh, 3 out of 3, right, so that's done, Okay. Missions? Yes, we have a few missions going. Interstellar Guide, what's going on here? Right, let's claim that. Clear carbon conversion, complete one daily mission, inflict weakness breaks 5 times. Obtain victory in combat with support characters 1 time. Level up any light cone. Complete simulated universe. So I think we should be able to do enough to get 500 points just by playing today instead of trying to go for the mission. So let's play. Let's play. And let's do Punk Lord mentality. We're gonna get a whooping 600 XP, 100,000 cash, and of course 100 of those sweet crystals. So let's go. Let's do it. Let's dive in. All right. I'm again spilling tea all over my keyboard. Damn. Right. Also, I've just noticed we should increase our music maybe a tad, or all sound. That's a little bit better, right? That's a little bit better. All right, well, let's do it. Let's go. Let's talk to Arlen. Hey,
Correct.
dude.
All the cabins they might pass by have been checked. Remember to report to lead researcher Asta.
Ah, yes, let's do auto talk. I'm here.
We'll deal with problems outside the base zone later. Huh, it's you.
You look busy. Are you surprised? Didn't you ask me to come? You look busy. You look busy, dude.
Sorry, this is embarrassing.
Really?
We suddenly had some stuff come up.
Nothing to be
I
embarrassed
wanted
about
to
being
take
busy.
care of it before you arrived, but I can't seem to even get a break around here.
Oh no. Oh no.
Never mind about that. Here, this is for you. I made it this morning, and I've been keeping it warm.
All right. You made some friend rice? A gift? Did you save any for Asta? Did you save any for Asta?
No, she had pudding this morning.
Aw.
I made it especially for you.
Wow, that's really
I
nice.
spent a long time wondering what to give you. In the end, I realized I should stick to what I'm good at. Miss Asta loves my fried rice, so I hope you like it too.
Okay.
Sorry it's so noisy.
I thought you were good at being a
I wanted
security
to find
person,
somewhere
but
quieter where I could get
hey,
your feedback.
if you're a mean
but
cook, hell yeah. And let me tell you, if somebody gives you an amazing gift of food, this is the best gift you could possibly ever receive. You know they've put work and love into that. Unless, of course, it's bought from the store and they say they made it. That's just cheap. That's just spitting into somebody's face. Or into their food behind their back. Don't do that, guys. Don't do it. If you say you're gonna bake somebody cookies, or if you say you're gonna make them a meme dish of fried rice, like Arlen does, do it. Do not get it. Do not get a takeaway and say you've done it. Doesn't matter how bad it is. It's still amazing because you are the ones putting in the effort. That's right, and that's what counts. Even though, do learn how to cook, seriously. Yeah. Alright, anyway. Well, that's alright. Don't worry about it.
Miss Asta said that gratitude has to be sincere. It's a shame that I
As
had
I
to
was
finish it
talking
up so
about.
hastily. Some big shot suddenly decided to visit the space station today.
Oh,
Everyone has been in a hurry since the announcement.
okay.
They're all worried that a bad impression could damage Madame Herda's reputation.
Well,
Miss Asta said that the guest appears to be Madame Herda's research partner.
oh yeah.
If he's doing research with her, he must be famous throughout the galaxy.
I wonder.
Look at the time. The guest is almost here. If you're curious, just follow the crowd. Miss Asta and I will be there soon.
I'm kind of actually curious who it is, so let's have a look. Punk Lord mentality. Start. Well, let's go. Her to research partner. I remember she once talked about the elevator's entrance seems to be nearby. I shall check it out. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's see who it is. It's a little bit sad that, like, we have seen people moving this way, and now the corridor is completely empty.
Wow, it's the first time I've seen such a spectacle.
Even the top brass.
So this visitor is... Get ready.
I wonder who it is. Somebody
Hypothesis.
wearing a hat.
Thought always precedes word. And yet, I can't find the words for this moment.
Oh,
It's good to see you, Asta. I apologize. I'm 4 minutes and 13 seconds earlier than the appointed time.
Screw'em.
I hope it's not a bother.
Okay.
Of course not, Mr. Screw'em. Welcome to Herta Space Station.
Who the hell is Screw'em?
No need for formalities, Asta.
I mean,
Herta Space Station is where
Quite
knowledge
clear.
converges. Here we celebrate the equality of thought.
wow.
Such collaboration between organic life forms is magnificent and efficient. You're rebuilding the space station far quicker than I could have imagined.
Indeed.
We appreciate your high praise, Mr. Screw'em. Would you like me to show you around? Since the last summit, we've launched several new research projects focused on silicone-based matrices.
All right.
Well, that sounds lovely, but I do have a meeting with Herta, so let's put the new surprises on hold for now.
Madam
What a
Herta
gent.
should be in her office. I'll
Unlike
take you there.
Herta.
Right this way.
Sure. And you are?
None of your business. Can you guess? Hi, I'm Pew Pew Meow. He's a gentleman.
Hello,
Let's be
young
polite.
madam. I've heard so much about you. Herta talks about you often.
Oh dear, oh dear.
She's quite curious about you.
Yeah,
as
no
am
wonder.
I. What is it like to live in symbiosis with a Stellaron? I hope we'll have sufficient time in the future to get to know each other and answer this question.
I hope so too. I hope so too.
Sorry, I wanted to show you around, but now I don't think I'll be able to get away.
Oh, that's alright, Arlen. Go ahead or you won't be able to catch up. Yeah. Go ahead or you won't be able to catch up. With
All
your
right.
cute
See
little
you later.
legs. Oh. Sorry. I shouldn't make fun of him. I should not make fun of him. Well, that's a bit suspicious, especially how the camera panned and concentrated on him. Arlen is so busy, I'd better leave him alone. That person over there seems to be doing something to Herta's portrait. Yeah, what is up with Herta's portrait? What is up? Yo, Leonard? What you up to?
Strange. It should be around here somewhere. Maybe it's hidden inside Madame Herta's portrait. Huh? Do you need something? If you're looking for the front desk, just go straight through those doors.
Alright. What are you doing? Yeah, what are you
Wait a
doing?
second. I know you.
You do?
I saw you chatting with Captain Arlen just now.
Yeah.
You must be the rising star who caught Madame Herta's attention.
Well,
Allow
wouldn't-
me to introduce myself.
Wouldn't
I'm
call myself
Leonard,
the rising
a
star, but
cybersecurity engineer here at the space station.
Okay.
You probably know that this place was recently
Respect
attacked by the
to cybersecurity guys
Antimatter
out there.
Legion. In the chaos, the master control system for each zone was paralyzed. Now that the station is being rebuilt, my job is to repair equipment and restore the space station's cybersecurity.
I believe that's in the job description,
But
dude.
during the repair
But sure.
process, I discovered some anomalies.
Mm-hmm.
The access records show that a third party other than the Legion invaded while the master control system was paralyzed.
Really? I wonder who that was. Sorry, what was that? No. Didn't say nothing. Didn't say nothing. Was it Lady in Sunglasses, Stellaron Hunters, the Astral Express? Was it Lady in Sunglasses?
I don't know who or what it was. Actually, I'm investigating that right now.
Alright.
We suspect that it may have been the Stellaron Hunters. It's
Right.
an elusive group and very dangerous. Every member is on the IPC's wanted list.
Oh, damn, so...
They include a
Right,
super
okay.
hacker from Punk Lord. I'm ashamed
Punk
to
Lord?
admit that I've lost to her once before. A while ago, I discovered her whereabouts during a screening process. I was planning to follow the clues to find more details about her, but I fell into her trap.
I wonder if we're gonna meet Kafka
Can you
in
guess
this,
what happened
in this
next?
mission. But I doubt that.
She reverse
I doubt
hacked
that.
my device, sent out a bunch of spam, made a video game open to the space station, and told everyone that an idiot named Leonard made a big silly mistake.
Oh no.
Ugh, I don't want to think about it.
That's
Now that everything is
pretty
calmed
nasty.
down, I thought they'd be on my case already. The silver lining? Madame Herta was
Kind of
generous
ironic,
enough
but
to allow me to
pretty
continue
nasty.
investigating this matter.
Okay, congratulations. Normally, she doesn't want to deal with it. She's getting revenge on you. Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far. I'm just a nobody.
Yeah, but that's
You think
Herta.
Madame Herta would remember me?
Oh, yes, she remembers
To put it
everyone.
simply, the leaders
Or
have given me
equally
an
does not
opportunity.
remember everyone.
How could I not cherish it? If I can make up for my mistakes and do a good job, I may have a chance to prove myself. This time, I plan to start from inside the space station and see if I can find some
Okay.
clues to trace the intruder's steps. Maybe I can find the blind spot I missed before.
Maybe you can. Or maybe...
I designed a decoding program. Look, it looks like a camera, but it's actually a detector.
Okay.
We should be able to find hidden clues with it. Just like this.
Just like Leonard aims the detector at the wall. Something seems to appear on the wall. Okay. Okay, I can get down with that.
Oh, that's
A drop of sweat. A blue teardrop-shaped object. Oh, she's just so pretty. A blue teardrop-shaped
what are you
object.
talking about? This looks like a drop of sweat. Unbelievable! Why would something like this be in the space station? The staff
Well-
wouldn't even dare scribble on the wall, let alone leave a drop of sweat.
That's a pretty big drop of sweat, though.
So this is what we're looking for? This suspicious evidence? It wasn't what I was expecting.
No, I don't think I was either. It's quite unexpected. Yeah, it is.
Wait a second.
It is that. It is
Let
that.
me take a look. Oh, I see. This is digital graffiti that appears to represent Funkalorian symbols. If I'm not mistaken,
symbols.
this should be some kind of automatic encryption.
Alright.
We need to decipher it if we want to find any culpatory evidence.
Culpatory evidence. Wow. Do you really speak that way? I mean, when was the last time you were doing stuff and you're like, you know what? That culpatory evidence, let me tell you. Yes. Yes. You know, when I discovered that culpatory evidence, I figured, you know what? Let's just put it into trash. But culpatory evidence, yes.
Ugh, you got me there.
Oh dear. I did
Got
get
caught
you
up
there,
in our
didn't I?
Conversation. I wasn't paying attention. Let me think. Maybe I've been under too much stress recently and I subconsciously want a friend. Anyway, if
Hold up. Oh, what does this have to do with me, right? That's
if
what
I
we
were to
asked.
find clues related to the Stellaron hunters, wouldn't that be helpful to you too? Just
Kind
do me
of.
a favor.
Yeah,
It
maybe.
won't take up too much of your time.
Maybe.
Here, just point it at the graffiti on the wall.
Listen, dude, this is your job. Are we gonna get paid for this? I like the way it's like. Emoji. Right, what's going on with this? Scan graffiti. Let's do it. Successfully identified. You pointed at the graffiti on the wall and some blinking blue patterns started to appear. Okay. What are those blinking blue patterns, you might ask? Well, suddenly, the pattern imploded and engulfed the surrounding sounds and colors. Something inside seems to be breaking out from it. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Well, hey-ho there, thirsty boy. How you doing, buddy? Welcome back, welcome back. How have your, well, morning been? I'm not quite sure whereabouts in the world are you, but morning / possibly early in the day. We're doing good. We are just doing, kind of going through our messages and picking up any missions from the messages, and once we done 5, which we kind of done 5 messages, we gonna finish it up and go on with the main story. But yes, let's just talk about all this, because this is trash mobs.
Lend me your strength.
But lend me your strength. Lend me your strength, thirsty boy.
0 points. Mediocre.
What quest? I tell you now, it's the Arlen's character quest.
Measure of truth and falsehood.
It is Arlen's character quest. Or Arlen is involved anyway.
That scared me to death! Did you see that? It seemed like something popped up here, then Void Rangers jumped out.
Okay. Don't worry, it's taken care of.
But look! Just like I guessed, this graffiti is encrypted. If we decipher it, we can see some hidden information.
Alright.
The surveillance camera captured her face. Silver Wolf. It's exactly the same as the photo on the IPC's wanted list.
Ah, yes.
Let me see what she was up to.
I wish I could rotate the camera.
Transmitter beacon? Oh, I see. She probably ran into the Antimatter Legion during the invasion, then used this beacon to teleport the enemies somewhere else. We accidentally activated the beacon again just now, and they were brought back. Jeez. Stellaron hunters have the ability to stow enemies away like that?
Yes, Leonard, it appears to be so. We've just literally done this. So Thirsty Boy, yeah, it's not Arlen's quest. It's so Arlen messages us and he says, "Yo, come over to the station. I want to thank you for rescuing my life." And you come over to the station, and he's like, "Oh, you're here. Well, I kind of thought what gift to give you, and I figured a fried rice is the best thing." So he gives us fried rice, and he's like, "I'm really sorry. We're expecting a guest, and yeah, I can't really show you around the station, but let's have a look who the guest is, because I don't know." The chief of security doesn't. So we come up, and it's Skrulum, which we encountered for the first time. And exchange pleasantries. Skrulum goes to talk to Herta, and Leonard here, this dude, seems to be acting suspiciously. So we come up to check, and he's cybersecurity guy, and here we are, battling the Legion, coming out of the walls, literally. So yes, that's pretty much the gist of it. I'll tell you the name of it once we actually pass this dialogue, though. I'll check it out.
Transmission that doesn't require
the Punklore mentality. That's the one.
Solely
that's
through
the one.
computation?
Yes.
No wonder they were able to break into the space station. With this, I'm afraid not even Madame Herta's office is safe.
Oh no. Is this kind of tech really that impressive? Have some faith. We'll figure this out. Yeah, have some faith. We'll figure this out.
Well, I don't share your optimism. If it wasn't for you, I'd probably be lying on the ground right now.
Well, and that's why
anyway,
I am a Stellaron-wielding
together.
League exterminator, and you're a cybersecurity specialist.
A strange signal nearby. Maybe it's another piece of graffiti.
Let's check it out. But yeah, so Punklore mentality is what we're doing. That is for certain, yeah. So that's...
Look, up there! They even put down a question mark.
What?
They must be making fun of us.
What? Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, that is bizarre. Yeah, we're gonna photo that in a second. But yeah, so we're gonna finish that, and then we're gonna move on with the main storyline. We're doing this instead of doing simulated universe.
She went towards the base zone. Yep. There's only one way.
There is only one way. Because we kind of already got most 5,000 points for the simulated universe, so I don't feel like doing it again. I completed it off stream yesterday.
This thing keeps cutting out when I'm deciphering it. She must have stopped here for a bit.
She did?
Let's look around.
I mean, left nice graffiti around, too. Well, let's see.
Can you let me have some fun this time? Our last few operations turned out to be pretty dull.
Didn't that happen
It seem easy.
in the very beginning?
Is she
Do you
really
read the
looking
tutorial?
at the Curio Collection Index?
There is a voice.
Judging by how calm she is, she must have been in this room for a while. Maybe she was waiting for someone. Not sure what happened after that. Let's search somewhere else.
What's my first impression of the Genius Society member Skrulum? Well, the first impression, and hey, we literally exchanged pleasantries and then he left. He is a gentleman and a scholar from the first impressions. Probably completely different from Herta, which is very welcome. but seeing how his name is Screwlum, he's probably out there to screw us out of everything possible. Very much like Skirta is, but only in a pleasant manner, unlike a very abrasive and unpleasant manner of Herta. But we'll see how it goes. A gentlemanly scholar just like Sampo. Absolutely, Josh. And hey, welcome back to the stream, buddy. Yes, a gentleman and a scholar just like Sampo. That's the impression he gave me. Again, I have no idea, so kind of from what little I know about the Genius Society, they're all a bunch of asses, pretty much. So, but he seems to be a very well-mannered ass. So I'm sure we're gonna get screwed by the Screwloom sometime soon. And probably in this mission as well. But we'll see. Let's have a look. How's your day been, Josh, by the way? I hope you're doing well, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Right, well, there is another graffiti right there, so let's take a photo of that. Run button. Let's not press run buttons here.
Your fake ID info is ready.
Oh dear, what's going on here?
So that's what happened. She sneaked in first, then helped her partner in through the main door. It's a classic hacking operation. Let's see. The registered name is Leonard Caldwell.
It's him. Brilliant. It's been swell. Calm like a magnitude 10 earthquake. Oh dear. That does not sound good, Josh. Well, I hope we can calm the storm here with a bit of Screwloom shenanigans. Let's have a look. Aha! You're the imposter among us! I knew you were sus from the beginning. Leonard Caldwell? I knew you were sus from the beginning.
She used my identity!
Yeah, like before, Leonard.
I
like
never
before.
noticed that
Come
there
on.
was an issue with this record. I subconsciously glanced right past it when I saw my own name. She's so cunning.
Oh, she's so cunning. She just knows you in and out. She's a sneaky one. Maybe you need to check yo self before you wreck yo self. Maybe it's time for you to throw it. Check yo self before you wreck yo self.
The reaction of any ordinary person is to check for unfamiliar names, right? Who would think to check their own name?
Oh my god. This is really funny, actually. I gotta say, this is pretty funny. Right, let's do this. Let's scan the last graffiti.
The graffiti's location is quite interesting.
Is it though?
It feels like she's playing a game with us. One dot leads to another.
Do you reckon? It's really fun. It's really annoying. It's really fun.
I heard from a friend that the hackers on Lord have a tradition.
Let's embody
When they
March
hack,
the 7th.
They purposely leave something behind for people to discover. Kind of like throwing down the gauntlet.
Yeah.
They call this the Punk Lord mentality.
Ah, there we go.
There can only
There's the
be
name of the quest.
competition when there's rivalry. And there can only be excitement when there is competition. Life's a game, and having fun is what's most important. I don't
Can you
understand
argue
that
with
way
that?
of thinking. But it seems
Well,
like this graffiti
well, you
might
can.
have been left behind for us
Let's
on
not go
purpose
there.
as a clue. The same thing happened last time as well. I was so close to the target, but got obliterated in the final battle of information.
Ah, yes. Getting obliterated at the final boss. We know all about that, don't we? Ah, so close yet so far. It's not your fault. Let's focus on the work at hand. Yeah, let's focus
You're
on the
right.
work at hand.
It doesn't help to dwell on past failures. Thank you.
Yes, so can we stop
She
babysitting you
seems to
now
be
and
leaving. Let's keep up.
strike out on our own? Maybe not. Let's see. Let us see.
They seem to be heading toward the monitoring room.
Oh, I thought this was part of the dangerous area where the monsters are clearly not. Alright. We have been here too. We have definitely been
Another
here.
graffiti. They're all different too. She really put some thought into this.
She did, didn't she? Right, this is a boom graffiti. Let's see.
Huh? Is this section
yeah.
of the record damaged? She went through the wall and disappeared.
I remember that well. She altered the records? She teleported herself? Could it be a display malfunction? Well, could it be a display
That's
malfunction?
highly unlikely. I bought this detector just last week. The refund guarantee hasn't even expired yet.
Didn't you say you developed this yourself?
Let's talk about that later.
Ah, yes, Leonard. Well, you
Hold
seem to
on.
be a man
I
of
got it! It might be an effect from
very
Curio.
few talents.
There was a pre-established folded space here, and the intruders found it and took advantage of it. No wonder she kept going through the Curio collection index.
Yes.
This space is connected to the Stellaron room. Do you still remember it? That's where they put the Stellaron inside you.
He is trying his best. Yes, he is. I can't recall. I think I remember this. Kafka.
What are you muttering about?
None of your business. It's mine.
Why would
my
they leave
problem.
you here if their objective was the Stellaron? With her capabilities, all she would have needed to do was make another beacon. She would have been able to escape with the Stellaron, no problem.
To be fair, like, he's pretty good. I mean, yeah, he's kind of being outsmarted, but he's like piecing things together pretty well. He is piecing things together pretty well.
There's no graffiti here. Oh, we're doomed. The trail has gone
Everyone
cold.
deserves to try and see if they can become a
That's
Sherlock
so
at one point of their
strange.
life. Yeah.
Did she really leave just like that? She came all this
Absolutely.
way and didn't take anything with her, nor leave anything behind.
Well, I mean, she was after
They
Stellaron,
did leave
so-
you behind.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, that sounded better in my head. It must have been a terrible feeling waking up in a place that was completely unfamiliar to you.
Well, that's alright. It wasn't so bad. Sounds like you've experienced it yourself.
Oh, me? That's how I feel when I wake up every day.
Oh god.
Can't help but feel there's more that they're after.
Is he Sherlock Holmes or is he just an
I
amnesiac?
really hope I can find something that's useful to you.
Are we gonna find
Otherwise,
out?
I'll feel bad for having you do so much
Never
work
know.
for nothing.
Never know.
The more I talk about it, the worse I feel. I should probably find something that I can do. There's a rating pistol here. I wonder what
Oh,
my
yeah.
rating would be.
I remember the racing pistol.
Whoa, look here! There's a strange access log in the
The
rating
woes of
pistol's
9 to 5
compartment.
job.
It looks like the log time occurred during the Legion's
Oh man,
invasion.
tell me about it. Tell
The
me about
researchers would have already been evacuated by then. Could it have been her? In which case, she didn't leave immediately. She implanted the Stellaron inside you, and then fiddled around with the rating pistol for a while.
it. He is good.
Believe it. I just realized something. We need to go to the Curio collection
He
room on
is
the other
good.
side.
Wow, I'm surprised he's like piecing everything together. That's pretty good. Right, okay, well, let's go. I'm not even like sure should I help him or like should I try and hinder him now? What was this? Oh yeah, okay. That's the path of or cavern of corrosion, isn't it? It is the cavern of corrosion.
Just as I thought. She was here.
Okay. Where? 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 Oh, there. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh,
I just remembered
dearie
that
me.
Madame Herta has a game cartridge named Punk Lord Mentality in her collection.
Game cartridge. I don't think I've seen it. Have I seen it in a simulated universe? I actually might have. I might have. Let's say
You
that's.
remember it, right? It's actually on the list of missing curios.
Oh.
I wasn't able to put the two together before. If the hacker has a personal objective other than the Stellaron Hunter's mission... I got it! I got it now! The Stellaron Hunter's operation was just a cover for her.
She was actually after the curio? Feels like you got it backwards.
Look, In the end, they didn't take the Stellaron with them.
Hmm.
She was so interested in the Curio Collection Index that she stayed in the space station even after her mission was complete. This was what she was truly after. She knew we would be looking for the Stellaron hunters and used it as her cover. Very smart. To be expected of someone from Punklord. Hold on, though. Something doesn't add up.
Exactly.
The curios are Madame Herta's most prized possessions. All the visit requests are sent to her office from the computer in the main control room.
I think Stellaron was her most prized
Some
possession.
researchers
but
tried to gain access to the curios for research purposes once, but they didn't get proper authorization. She caught them all red-handed.
I have a bad feeling about this. Could it be that the main control room was hacked as well? She values them even more than the researchers? Well, that goes without saying. Madame Herta values everything more than the human beings. Could it be that the main control room was hacked also? Now, I have a bad feeling about this.
Me too. The fact Madame Herta hasn't responded to this can only mean one thing.
Yeah, what is that?
That the main
She's
control
involved?
room was hacked as well.
Ah,
We need to
right.
go and take a look.
Okay. Right. Let's go and see it then. If I remember correctly, actually, we did hack it, didn't we? We did hack it, so he is quite right there. It has been so long ago, though. Ew. We're... What? Oh, there we go, there we go. Oh, there are dudes here. There are dudes here that are gonna be auto-battled.
Ill fate this day.
And die.
Beneath the
Very quickly.
waters lies an endless abyss.
So, sorry, did I say there was somebody here? No, surely not. Surely not. Right, where are we going? We're going to the main control room. So let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Here we are. Oh, hey, Leonard. What are you doing here?
Don't move. I get chills just looking at the space station monitors now. Let me investigate first.
Okay.
Just perfect. Not only did she shut off all the access logs, she shut off all the terminal transmissions too. I thought it was the Legion that did this.
Well, you thought wrong, eh? Do we need to do a restart? No one noticed it this whole time? Yeah, that's a bit bizarre.
This wouldn't have been a high priority issue. The space station's to-do list is ridiculously long at this point.
Okay.
I am curious though. She paused the terminal transmissions, but didn't touch the local data at all. I
Thirsty
really
boy
don't get
doesn't
her.
see any void ranges in nearby vicinity. Yeah, they were not there. They evaporated like a morning breeze. They just disappeared. That's
As a
what's up.
Stellaron hunter, she leaves the Stellaron behind. As a hacker, she doesn't delete the local log. There's an external port here. I'm gonna plug in and take a look.
Oh dear, don't do that. I have a bad feeling about this. It might be a trap.
Relax, friend. I've done this 1,000,000 times.
Ah, famous
Look
last
at this
words.
agreement.
As you feared, a burst of light shines and the enemy appears. Did that just happen? Yes, yes it did.
Death. Ill
Right.
tidings manifest.
Oh, they are a little bit stronger.
Lend me your
They
strength.
will not evaporate with a blink of an eye.
0 points.
They will evaporate with 2 blinks of an eye. There you go. There you go.
See? I was right. There was something fishy about the local data she left behind.
Yeah, so there was something strange after all.
Now
Huh.
we can browse through the curio access logs. Huh? That can't be right. This curio doesn't seem to have ever left the space station.
What a surprise. She didn't take the Curie either? It just disappeared into thin air?
From the way things look, yes. The records show that this curio was last sent to Madame Herta's office, and then it disappeared?
Oh dear.
I'm seriously confused. What did she come here for? She wouldn't have put the graffiti up just to mess with us, would she?
Screw 'em?
No, if I start thinking like that, I may as well give up now. I have
Could
to
it be?
fully investigate every lead, or I'll really be out of a job.
Could it be Skrullum? Well, let's go to Herta's office. Let's get there. Oh, we'll just teleport there. I see no reason
That's
to.
not gonna happen.
Oh, there you go.
I'll say it again. I don't care what Runmei said to you, but there's no chance we're shutting down this simulated universe.
Whoa.
Herta, I've made my decision.
Herta's been Herta?
Question. What have we invested into this project? Hundreds of system hours, the resources of an entire planet, and the most advanced technology in the entire universe. And what have we gotten in return? Unknowns, confusion, and a series of errors.
Hey, Skrullum, if you're gonna screw with my simulated universe, dude, that's it. You screw with a simulated universe, you screw with me. Skrullum!
In the beginning,
You heard
we
me.
defined the
You
simulated
heard me.
universe as a miniature world that could be used to discover the traces of the eons. But now, it's become something far removed from its original purpose.
Yeah, it's a
The
fun
simulated
roguelike.
universe is bound to make errors. You said that yourself, and that's exactly what we're experiencing. Why is that a problem all of a sudden?
Yeah.
I adore the vast amount of knowledge, but I cannot accept that the simulated universe remains simply a pending contract waiting to be attended to. Herta, think about it.
Okay.
How many surprises has this project given you?
Quite a
And
few.
how many
All
disappointments
pleasant.
has it given you?
Quite a few. All
The simulated
unpleasant.
universe never disappointed me. You are what disappoints me, Skrullum. Do you really think of yourself as someone so exceptionally amazing? Right now, you're more like someone from the Nitwit Society.
Whoa, Herta. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Herta, I don't mean to question you, nor do I want to deny the hard work you've put forth for the simulated universe. I just want to give more room for knowledge and inspiration to grow freely.
That's enough. Leave if you don't want to be part of this. Go tell the other two yourself. Oh, and
Okay.
take your tech with you. I don't need it.
I don't need it.
I can go find Adrian Taylor or the red-nosed old man from Epsilon. Or even
Red-nosed.
the Intelligentsia Guild. At least they won't quit halfway. Ugh.
Okay.
Skrullum, we've known each other for a long time. This is the first time I feel that
I don't know you.
you're nothing but a piece of ice-cold metal.
Well, Herta, seeing how you are nothing but a piece of ice-cold metal, why would Skrullum not be? but, let's have a look. Let's have a chat with Skrullum
My
and
apologies.
see what's going on here. What happened? What? Never expected to see that kind of expression on her face. Really? What happened?
This all started with me. I was the one that brought up the request to end our academic collaboration. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Herta or the project. The simulated universe is a great experiment, and Herta is a true genius.
But
However, we have our differences when it comes down to our long-term vision for the future.
right.
These differences will often manifest into bias, and bias will get in the way of the formulation of knowledge.
Very true. That happens
Deep
all the
down,
time. And
I want to continue to
current day
believe
research.
in Herta. The question is whether one should end a collaboration that no longer holds true to its original intent. From an objective standpoint, I should end it immediately. Are
but
you worried about her mental state?
I'm more worried about the mental state of the researchers. Because that's
Thank you
true.
for the humor. It is good for tense moments like these.
No, I am being
The
100%
emotions
serious,
of
dude.
organic life are like tides. It is my fault for not noticing the trajectory of the moon. Let Herta be alone for a while, so she can calm her emotions. It'll be beneficial for our negotiations later as well. As for the simulated universe, if that's the reason you're here, maybe I can help in answering your questions.
That would be actually quite useful, but let's see. So let's explain what happened.
Search. Bonfire in the depths of the woods. A lone stone sword points to the stars. Punk Lord mentality. That is no ordinary curio, my friend.
What is it, though?
That is a love letter a Galaxy Ranger has written for the universe. Young madam, how much do you know about Punk Lord?
Zero. Nobody, and I mean nobody, knows more about Punk Lord than I do. I don't know much at all. Well, okay, I've heard of it.
It is a planet made of data and symbols. The edges of reality and illusion are blurred in Punk Lord, as are its days and nights.
Okay.
An ether cartridge is a chip that Punk Lordian hackers use to edit reality. The ways through which a hacker perceives and modifies the world are recorded on the chip.
That's really
It's
cool.
a recording of the hacker's life and proof of their existence.
That's really cool.
The one on
actually.
the space station belonged to someone truly legendary.
Ah, yes. Well,
He became a Galaxy Ranger by accident and spent many long years traveling among the stars. He encountered countless fascinating individuals and saw wonders witnessed by few.
okay.
Many of the records and details recorded therein are beyond the knowledge of even the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild.
Wow.
That is why it became part of the masses of calculation data for the simulated universe.
I see. So that's
Yes.
what they're doing with
No
the
need
simulated
to worry,
universe.
my friend. The cartridge has never left the space station.
Okay.
It's, as I said, it is a very important reference for the simulated universe. That is why its data has been extracted and added to the calculations of the universe model.
Okay.
Herta was probably impulsive and added the cartridge into the simulation without telling anyone, resulting in the item being listed as lost.
Well, that would be just like her. So it was a false alarm? I'm still a little worried. That person could have gotten into the office.
I understand your concern.
Yeah.
If the individual in question did indeed try to hack into Herta's office, then the simulated universe is undoubtedly her next target. As such,
So?
please allow me to offer my limited abilities to assist you with your investigation, madam. As you already know, the simulated universe will be shut down temporarily. It will remain shut until Herta and I come to a clear conclusion.
Well, I better
Yes,
finish this, because
This
I
is the
want my
last chance
simulated
to
universe
investigate
back.
the cartridge data. By way of apology for shutting down the simulated universe, I will use my abilities in the universe to provide you with what assistance I can. This is my recommendation. Please take your time to consider it.
Okay. Wow. Enter the simulators with Screwlum's help. Optional talk to Leonard. Let's have a chat with Leonard. Where is he? There he is. There he is. Right. Let's have a chat with him. Because I don't fully trust Screwlum. It's too easy. It's like everything is just explained. Everything is just like, yeah, it's fine.
Did you hear that? I was so scared I couldn't utter a single word.
Yes.
The simulated universe? Shut down? That's Madame Herta's biggest project. I can't imagine how mad she'd be if it fell through.
Yes.
Wait, this isn't my fault, is it? If I'd been able to stop the enemy's invasion, would Mr. Screwlum be less pessimistic?
I don't think this has anything to do with you, Leonard. Everyone's responsible. Let's focus on what's in front of us. Yeah, let's focus on
You're
what's
right.
in front of us.
This is terrible. I feel like I'm incapable of doing anything.
Well, Leonard,
Still, beating myself
Welcome
up all the
to
time
the
won't
real
help
world.
either. We're here for the cartridge. At the very least, we must try and see this thing through. Having heard what
All right.
Mr. Screwlum said, you're entering the simulated universe to continue the investigation, aren't you? I'm afraid I won't be able to accompany you.
hoping to?
I'll be helping Mr. Screwlum monitor the system's internal data flow from the office. I'm so nervous. This is the first time I've been involved in something so big.
Leonard, don't screw this
Anyway,
up.
I'll be cheering for you.
And keep an eye on Dr. Mr. Screwlum. Because I do not trust him. I do not trust him at all.
Well, madam, are you ready?
Yes. I've got something
Please,
to ask you.
ask away.
I've got
I
something to ask
welcome
you.
all forms of curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge.
Are you really shutting down the simulated universe? Yeah.
Yes, there are other concerns besides those I've mentioned.
Okay.
I believe that the miracles inside the simulated universe have the right to grow and develop organically. The will of others shouldn't be imposed upon it, just like in the actual universe.
All right.
The more Herta tries, the further she moves away from the universe that she had hoped for. Conclusion. The endless iterations of the simulated universe are wearing down her talents, day by day. I hope to free my dear friend from it. Nevertheless,
Sounds noble.
I must also clarify that this is my opinion alone. You should form your own judgment on Herta, young madam.
Well, I already formed my judgment on Herta, right? Who are the Galaxy Rangers that you speak of? Because we have heard a lot
They
about
are
Galaxy
a group
Rangers.
that carries
so-
a balance scale with them at all times. They believe all the justice in the universe needs to be achieved through individual deeds.
Okay. Then what's the love letter for the universe?
That was the most suitable way of describing the Galaxy Rangers in my interpretation.
Okay.
They are directed by the path of the hunt
Oh.
and are always accompanied by song and the sound of horns. They pursue justice for the individuals and groups they encounter along the way and shower them with splendid wines and poems.
Sounds
However,
like a hoot.
all stories come to an end, just as they disappeared from the spotlight long ago.
Ah, right, okay. Tell me more about the Punk Lord
There is a
Hackers,
group of
then.
life forms there that know nothing of fatigue. They are attempting to touch upon the umbilical cord of the truth.
Meaning?
They are compiling the languages, thoughts, and even emotions of the entire planet into symbols that even inorganic life forms can understand. You see,
Okay.
in the vast sea of data, life exists only in one form, a line of code. Whether it's a butterfly, a whale, or even you, the length of that line of code dictates the boundaries of what the entity entails.
So I'm actually a butterfly. So I'm actually a whale. So I'm actually data. I'm actually a whale. I'm actually
Maybe
data.
the emotions of organic life forms are an expression of data, don't you think?
Absolutely. I agree with that. Right, that's all the questions I have. Let's get going.
Very well.
Let's dive
Get
in.
going we shall. I will be sending you into the simulated universe using an alternative method. It might feel a little different than usual.
Here it comes.
This will help us quickly locate the cartridge in the vast sea of data. We'll start with this data link. Now, please prepare yourself for a deep dive with your consciousness.
I don't know about this. I don't know about this. This sounds a bit dodgy to me. Like 48, 48, 48. Okay, let's go. Okay. Well, what is she like? What is she like? I can't remember what was she like in the beginning. So Silver Wolf, what does she do? A Silver Wolf trial. Yeah. Silver Wolf can create 3 types of bugs: reduce attack by 6%, reduce defense by 4.8%, reduce speed by 3.6%. Every time Silver Wolf attacks, she has 62 base chance to implant a random bug that lasts for 3 turns in an enemy's target. Bug duration is extended for 1 turn. Every time an enemy is inflicted with weakness break, Silver Wolf has 65% chance of implanting a random bug into the enemy. Right, quantum damage 60%. Oh my god, right. There is a 77% base chance to add 1 weakness of an on-field character type to the target enemy. This also reduces the enemy's damage resistance to that weakness type by 20% for 2 turns. If the enemy already has that type weakness, the effect of damage resistance reduction to the weakness type will not be triggered. Right. Each enemy can only have 1 weakness implanted by Silver Wolf. When Silver Wolf implants another weakness to the target, only that most recent implanted weakness will be kept. In addition, there is 100% base chance to further reduce the old type resistance of the enemy by 8% for 2 turns, till quantum damage equal to 117% of Silver Wolf attack. Whoa, right, well I hope I can remember that. What's her technique? Immediately attacks enemy after entering battle, deals quantum damage equal to 80% of Silverwolf's attack to all enemies, and ignores weakness type and reduces toughness from all enemies. Enemies with their weakness broken in this way will trigger the quantum weakness break effect. Right, so Thirsty Boy says, so basically in summary, she's a strong nihility character with a unique skill that applies a weakness type your team can damage upon an enemy she hits, along with heavy defense Shred's ultimate. That's all you really need to know about her playstyle. Okay, so she should do well with Dr. Ratio in that case, right? Sounds like she will do perfect with Dr. Ratio, as a matter of fact. So let's do this in that case. Let's do this. So, what we do need is, of course, so we need her. We need sustain, so we'll have Natasha. She can be slotted in any team. Nice, nice. Oh no! No, 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 no! Oh no! Oh shit! You feel a ripple of great waves that make lose control of your limbs, and a flurry of symbol and code that make you jolt to the simulated universe.
Young madam, are you all right?
Oh my god! I pressed the wrong button! Just Silverwolf for Natasha, yep, that's just how we roll, guys, that's just how we roll, we don't need anybody else. Can I back out and redo? Okay, that's good, Oh, bloody hell, right.
You are now inside the data link of the ether cartridge. Look around.
Oh my
and tell
god.
me what you discover.
Oh, I think I'm hallucinating.
That is a normal reaction.
That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
Will experience discomfort after undergoing beacon projection. What do you see?
The hacker's right in front of me.
Oh.
Oh.
Conclusion. That is a holographic record that the simulated universe has created. In here, regardless of how large or small, all variables are saved, including outsider traces.
Well.
You were right.
Well.
The enemy's invasion has spread to the deepest parts of the simulated universe.
Oh, man.
They were only a hair away from the ether cartridge's data link. What we are seeing are the projections of what happened in those moments.
Okay.
Young madam, please stay still. Allow me to see what I can do with this record.
Alright.
Hey, you. Why are you staring at me?
It speaks. You like the character so much that you decided you only need a healer with them. Well, absolutely. I mean, come on, Silverwolf is Silverwolf, right? I mean, top tier. So, she just needs a sustain, and she can carry on through the whole of the simulated universe. It's a real person?
I initiated the simulation flow. This is just a record of the past. She's not actually talking to you.
Okay.
Please listen, and don't interrupt her. We may be able to find out more of what we need to know.
Alright.
First off, I'm not obsessed with it. On Punklord, the stories of the cartridge are no different from textbooks. I'm not interested in something that everybody already knows about.
Whoa.
Secondly, it's not some kind of video game cartridge. It's an ether cartridge. It's the second pair of eyes, second brain, and second heart of the hacker. Do you understand what that actually means? With that cartridge, if a guy went to a movie premiere and bought some mixed popcorn, you'd be able to know the flavor of the fourth kernel he picked out of the bucket. It's truly amazing.
That is pretty amazing.
Lastly, I'm gonna say it again. I'm
Makes me
not
wanna eat popcorn
obsessed
now.
with it. The reason I'm still rambling about it is to make sure that you know how amazing it really is. Do you get it now, Kafka?
Yes.
Alright, let's get going. We have to move quickly. This place is different from the rest of the space station. We're on Genius Society turf.
It is safe to assume that two people entered the simulated universe. Her and her companion.
Just two.
Interesting.
Just like we decided to do, you know?
What happened
so
next.
if they can do it, we can do
You are
it
now
too.
taking the point of view of the companion. She will react to your behavior now.
Alright, so did you say that we can just we can just get out of here. Yeah, let's quit completely. And let's redo this. Let's redo this. Okay.
Well, madam. Please.
No. We don't want to. I don't want to ask. Let's get it going.
I will be sending you. This will help us quick.
Okay. Right. No more Solo Natasha. No, we're still gonna select her first. It's just like to add, you need to press the same button as to start the challenge. So it's really annoying. Right. Okay. Last one. So, do you reckon I should choose Bronya or should I choose Black Swan? Because Black Swan could be really good here as well. But Bronya can add a bit of an extra kick. I'm kind of leaning towards Black Swan, guys. So what do you reckon? My call? Okay. Let's go with the Black Swan in that case. Let's see how that goes. Start challenge. Start challenge. You feel a ripple, a great weightlessness that makes you lose control of your limbs, and in a flurry of symbols and code you wake up with a jolt. This simulated universe.
Young madam, are you all right?
Yes.
You are now inside. Hacker. Oh, conclusion. You were right. Young madam.
Hey,
I initiated. Please listen.
first off. Secondly, do you lastly? All right.
It is safe to. Interesting. You are now taking.
Okay. Oh, top right, okay. I did not realize that, but there you go. Thank you, Thirsty Boy. Oh no. Right, okay. Let's see how this goes.
You took the bait.
Actually, this is how it's gonna go. Dead. Right.
Ill fate descends. Beneath
Yeah,
the
doesn't look
waters
like
lies an
we're gonna have a
endless
lot of
abyss.
problems until we probably get to the last boss.
0 points.
Because there should be a boss, right? There we go.
Fork in the road, huh? I got this.
Okay.
Wanna pick one first? Give your beloved instincts a try.
Is she telling me to choose? She talks a lot. Is this still just a record? Yeah, is this still just a record?
Yes. This is a visual record. No doubt about it.
Okay.
Wrong choice. The correct answer is the path on the right.
I was gonna choose the path on the right, but okay. Because I always choose the main occurrence if we can possibly do that. Okay, no boxes to break. Let's go.
Not what we're looking for. It's a bait signal.
Okay.
Why would Herta put something like this inside the simulated universe? Doesn't she find it annoying when she has to find something herself? Never mind, I miscalculated. Let's try another sector.
It doesn't seem to be going well.
She's actually on the correct path. She just needs to continue a little further. I trust that she too will realize this soon.
Okay. I hope she doesn't. Why are you so sure? You seem to know her really well.
We've met only once. Stellaron
see.
Hunter, Silver Wolf. We fought against one another before.
Oh.
Herta was there as well. She may have mentioned it to you.
Don't think so. Right, really? I recall that it was a draw. I don't recall
It was
anything.
more like a test than a duel. She would attack, and I would defend. Neither of us gave it our all. She wasn't able to break through my defenses, and I wasn't able to stop her from leaving.
Interesting.
I never thought our next meeting would take place under these circumstances. I believe the continuation of our last encounter will soon arrive.
Ah.
What the? This was the right way all along. Ugh, Herta's got some psychological tactics going on.
So there is actually a Nihility light cone in the game that references this exact moment? Oh, that's very cool. Is this like a 5-star one? Probably is, right? Probably a 5-star. That's pretty cool, though.
Seems like we can now continue forward.
Alright, let's do that. Oh, are we not able to interact with this? Okay. But what if I want to go here? I can't! No! Right, okay, down the combat road we go.
Oh, back to the space station again. A riddle? Where's the skip button?
Skip button. Okay. It's a 4-star light cone called We Will Meet Again from the selection of light cones in the Battle Pass. Ah, right. Interesting. Very, very cool. Okay. Very, very nice. Maybe one day I'll even get that.
You took the bait?
Yeah, actually. Auto battle. Auto battle.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Ill tidings manifest.
Time for a buzz.
Ill fate descends.
That was cool.
Answer me. Fail.
Nap time.
Oh no, they actually hit us? What? What has the world come into? Well, we cannot go here, so let's go to Respite.
Finally, almost there. There's even a miniature Herta over here.
Hey, Herta.
Eesh. A little narcissistic, isn't she?
Just a bit, isn't
The whole
she?
space station is filled with her face. Portraits, statues.
No
even
longer hitless.
projections
What
of
is the world
herself.
coming to? What is the
I was
world
planning
coming
on
to?
adding a mustache for her, but the spray didn't work. The entire
Aw.
space station feels like it's made of paper, but her portrait is near indestructible.
She's talking about that portrait in the elevator room, no? Herta commissioned me to design an encryption tool for her. Seems she ended up using it on her portrait.
Yep. Just like Herta. Just like Herta. She said she's almost at the destination.
That's correct. The ether cartridge data is in the next room. Our pursuit is coming to an end.
Cool. I have a strange feeling about this. I have a wonderful feeling about this.
That incongruous feeling has persisted throughout this long pursuit. She came for the Stellaron, but showed a strong interest in the curios. And just as we found out about the existence of the ether cartridge, she just so happened to show up in the simulated universe.
There is
I
no
must
we.
admit,
It was
this feels
I.
less like a chase,
Not you, Skrull.
more like a chance encounter. I recall a story about Punk Lord. It is said that graffiti is a special kind of symbol there. Hackers see reality as a magnificent game, an attempt to finish the stage we know as life.
Huh.
Whether it
Finish
be for
the stage of
competition
life.
or for joy,
Ouch.
they leave a trail in the places they visit. One symbol after another link up to become a long journey that writes the game of life.
That is
And
kind
would
of cool
this
and poetic.
ongoing affair not be
Gotta say.
part of such an endeavor? Perhaps this is all nothing more than a game she's decided to play with us. In which case, let us accompany her till the end.
Till the end. Well, let us accompany. We can't talk to Herta, so right, okay. Sustenance, eh? Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh. Okay.
Trickier to crack.
Let's see. Let's try
This combat
this.
needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Time for a buzz.
To be fair, I think we can just do auto battle here and we should still be able to win this no problem at all.
I'm asking questions.
Memories are beneath
let's
the water.
do this.
Lies
Big boy.
an endless abyss.
He's not that big though, is he? He's kind of dead boy.
Answer me.
He's kind of a dead boy.
0 points.
That'll take more than medic.
Are we still hitless in this battle? I think we still
Ill
are.
tidings manifest.
We shall remain hitless as well. Wow, that was pretty
Look,
good.
we found it. The ether cartridge is here, and it's perfectly intact.
Ah, yes, well, something is not
There is
right.
an unwelcome third party here with us. If what we are seeing constitutes past images of Silver Wolf, then for her to have made it this far would have entailed the disappearance of the cartridge. We can only assume that the facts don't align with the theory. I believe
yes.
that she was indeed able to hack into Herta's office, but she didn't stay there for very long. After all, even the
Yes.
best hacker wouldn't be able to find a specified target in the vast ocean of the simulated universe's data.
Unless.
Unless she had someone to guide her there.
Yep. Of course.
You want to explain it to her first? I can see the confusion in her eyes.
The final results are on the display table, young madam. Take a closer look if you wish. We have plenty of time left. I will answer any questions that you may have.
Oh well. You knew everything from the start, of course. I mean, yeah, like, as I said, I do not trust Skrullum, right? Yeah. So let's go. So she's actually, so the graffiti was a bait?
The graffiti is like a two-way data tunnel. You can use it to retrace the trail she leaves behind, and she can monitor your progress by seeing which pieces of graffiti have disappeared.
Of course.
I fear she may well have had the whole thing planned out before hacking the space station. The graffiti and the back door were all in aid of honing in on just the right moment.
So she's
You've
actually...
guessed correctly. The person that stands before you is tonight's starring role. She left herself a back door in the office, performed a proxy hack the moment you entered the simulated universe, and found a way to continue alongside us.
Ah, yes.
I must say, she really is a masterful actor. Misdirection is always the most effective method.
So, is Skrullum really saying that he's not involved at all? That he's like, oh, she's done it all on herself, by her own lonesome? I don't know. Yeah, you knew everything
I'm
from the
sorry.
start.
Herta forbade me from disclosing any information beforehand. She
What?
made clear that knowledge would not be paramount to this operation, but rather the lack of it.
Herta!
The way I see it, the most important elements were dedication and sincerity. The actions of Mr. Leonard drew the target right in.
I don't have any other
Well,
questions. No
Were
further
you
questions,
satisfied
Your Honor.
with this simulated universe journey, Miss Silver Wolf?
Huh. You knew it all along, didn't you?
Yeah, it appears
I
so.
knew it would be hard to fool you. All that talk you were spouting along the way was meant for me, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It is a joy and an honor to have the opportunity to face off against you once again. Herta said that this cartridge would be able to lure in the biggest fishes in the universe.
She was right.
So, the business about shutting down the universe and the argument with Herta was all just an act?
Wow.
You did all that to lure me in?
You did all that,
That is up to you
use
to
me
interpret.
yet again?
Herta and I have always been frank with one another. Sharp conversations of that nature happen on a regular basis. It wouldn't be fitting to call it an act.
It wouldn't be fitting to call it a night.
Miss Silver Wolf is truly a talented hacker.
Oh dear,
Not
oh
only
dear.
did she calculate everything ahead of time, she has numerous variables and aces still to play. News of my sudden visit to the space station was probably the only uncontrollable variable in her plan. And with my arrival came the nightmare of shutting down the simulated universe. That would have ruined her plans and all her preparations.
Right. Okay, I see how they lured her out. So that's why she had to take the risk. That's why she had to take the opportunity before it was lost.
You now know everything about this encounter.
Yeah.
Everything? No. You're wrong about the most important part.
Do tell.
You
do
think
tell.
I came here out of desperation, but I've been bursting with excitement this whole time. Do you know how happy I was when you showed up, Scroolum?
4D chess.
I haven't had
Thirsty
this
boy
thrill
was
of a
right.
formidable opponent in such a long time. The Legion is nothing but a bunch of cavemen, and the IPC were a disappointment. Only the Society has the talent to provide me with a fun challenge.
Okay.
Reality is nothing but a game. But what's the point of a game if it can't make you happy? An invitation letter and a challenge letter were sent to me from 2 geniuses.
Genii.
How could I not accept them? Would you have turned them down?
You're confident you'll be able to get out of this in one piece.
She is, isn't
That's
she?
right. And I'm bringing this with me.
He's like, yeah, that's not real. When did you...
Oh, a copy. You completed it while we were talking just now.
Duh.
Why else would I entertain so much small talk?
I
You're
was
not the
wondering
only
about
one
that.
Stalling for time. I'm guessing that Herta is hiding in a corner somewhere, trying to pull off a reverse hack from where I hacked in. You, on the other hand, are responsible for taking me head on, just as you did last time.
Ah, yes. Okay.
And I'm looking forward to it. How do you plan on stopping me this time? Are you going to turn the simulated universe into a black box? Or are you going to work with the IPC and put together a cross-galactic encirclement?
Whoa.
Scroolum, will I be able to see your true strength this time? The long-awaited result will finally be determined. There will only be one victor today. Please, let me have some fun this time, okay?
So, are we gonna be on the Silver Wolf's
My
side
apologies,
or
Miss
Scroolum's
Silverwolf,
side here?
But none of what you are hoping for will be happening today.
Or none
You
at
may
all,
leave
okay.
now.
Huh?
Eh?
Leave? But why? Aren't you trying to catch me? Don't you want to cuff me and exile me on some distant
I
planet?
am as confused as Silver Wolf
Your
right now.
creativity has proven interesting. However, I have nothing to do with your quarrel with the space station. Ergo, I won't stop you.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave with this cartridge then.
Do it.
That's just a
Do it
duplicate.
now.
Correction. Not only is the one in your possession a duplicate, but so is the one here. The real curio was transferred elsewhere at the very beginning.
Okay.
Conclusion. You may share that data freely.
What if I attack the space station again?
Well, you didn't really
It
attack
would
the
have
space
nothing to
station,
do with
but-
me. But I must warn you, it is likely that someone would step forward to stop you.
Oh.
Then what if I were to destroy the simulated universe right now?
Can you do that?
I'm sorry, but that simply isn't possible.
Yeah,
Ether
that's what I
editing
thought.
Isn't capable
That's what
of
I thought.
destroying an entire universe.
What is the point of this then? You guys went out of your way
Probably
to
to
put together
track
this
you.
trap, but don't plan on doing anything at all?
Probably to track you when you get
That's
the
right.
copy.
This way, the game that you so carefully orchestrated is now pointless, is it not? There's no point in a game if it's no longer fun. Silver Wolf, I know what you're after. The IPC's shackles won't be able to hold you, and jail is but another game to you. Herta and I came to an understanding. We will no longer enable you and give you what you need.
How boring.
I kind of
However,
agree with Silver
Herta
Wolf.
felt that this would be
What?
too easy on you, and wanted to add something of her own. And that is why, in this very moment, she has reverse hacked you and located all your interastral network accounts. A total of 76 accounts. A very impressive number. How would it be if the IPC were to freeze all of them? Including all of your game records.
Not the
What?
game records!
Hey, hold on a minute.
No! Take my money, but not the game records!
And she logged out. How hasty of her.
Well, she was playing 4D chess, but unfortunately
Games
for
are
Scroolum and
always
her to play
fun as
5D
a
chess.
child, but to an adult, they are one among many ways of solving a problem. It's about time we were on our way.
Well, Scroolum. Well, Scroolum. I see. We have a pleasure of talking to Herta directly now. Okay, let's chat with Herta.
A flawless victory! Hope you got a glimpse of Herta's awesomeness, kiddo.
I'd panic too if all my 76 of my bank accounts were get frozen over. Well, you know, Thirsty Boy, she probably had 77 bank accounts and 76 of them were fake. So there you go. But yes, I would panic also. I'm fully with you on that. Oh, was it all part of your plan as expected of Madame Herta? Why make it so complicated? Why make it so complicated?
You think this was complicated? Do you think the Punk Lord hackers are amateurs? I couldn't care less about what happened with the space station, but I will surely repay the favor tenfold to anyone who dares to taunt me. I already notified someone at the IPC to freeze all her accounts. She's probably crying in front of her computer right now.
Really, Herta? Really? Wow, okay, well, let's talk to Scroolum again then.
Thank you, young madam. Your and Mr. Leonard's contributions were a necessity to our victory.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions regarding this incident?
Oh god. What is Silverwolf truly after?
Her ultimate goal was always the ether cartridge, but she developed an alternative objective in challenging Herta and me in the process.
Okay.
All those complicated puzzles and unnecessary ploys. Nothing more than games, I'll wager.
So you don't really know, basically. You want to appear all-knowing, but you don't really know. Will the space station be invaded
again? If you are
again?
referring to the back doors Silver Wolf left behind, we have cleared out all of them, except for the one in the office.
Except?
Don't worry. The space station is not as fragile as you think. Whether it's cosmic warfare or the incident that just took place, they're all within Herta's grand plan.
I do not like the sound of that at all. Right. I want to ask Sam about something else.
Ask away.
Will you still shut down this? What is the... Will you still shut down the simulated universe?
Certainly not.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Although Madame Herta and I have our differences in terms of research direction, the simulated universe is our shared pursuit, and nothing will change that.
Naturally.
On the contrary, I plan on staying here for a while to see up close what kind of surprises the new branch of the universe has in store for me.
All right. And what is the ultimate meaning of the existence of the universe?
There is no one answer to that question, my friend. It holds a different meaning for everyone.
Just like
to
our universe.
Sentimental, organic life forms, it could be the first falling leaf in the change of seasons, or the marks carved onto someone through the passage of time.
Well, you make it sound so
to
pathetic,
the swarm
Scroolum.
that follows its instincts, it might be the sight of fresh meat in their compound eyes and the restless thirst for sustenance.
And what is it to you?
And for me, perhaps the image of symbols woven together, still able to move the heart. Something great that you call emotions.
Do you really have a heart?
Of course, I've also heard that the answer is nothing more than a 2-digit number.
Ah, yes. 42. What do you plan on having for dinner?
A medium rare cattle steak, salt-baked Kalia lemongrass, Herman compound milk, and a portion of fried rice, prepared by a certain young man on the station.
Okay.
All I need is energy. The form that energy comes in is the same as it is for you.
Fair enough.
I would never forsake the delights of the culinary world in the interests of efficiency. Now, it is possible that my joints may need a little lubricant every now and again.
He doesn't, and that's why he's trying to learn emotions. Absolutely, absolutely. Right, that's all the questions I have, dude.
Our destination may differ, but there are still countless opportunities for our paths to cross. The pursuit of knowledge will always be the best driving force for trailblazing.
Ah, yes. Well, that was both very sanctimonious and a little bit
So,
insightful.
the reason Madame Herta wanted me to continue the investigation
Yeah,
was
sorry,
to
dude.
lure her out of hiding?
Sorry, Leonard,
That
you've
never
been
crossed
played,
my
just
mind.
like we have been played.
Did she know about the traps the hacker left in the space station from the very beginning?
Yep, she did. You were the most fitting person. You were the most fitting bait. Because it's
She said I did a
Herta.
good job. Can you believe it? I've just been acknowledged by Madame Herta.
Yep.
This is something I'll remember for the rest of
And
my
that's
life.
how she plays people.
I don't have to worry about being fired anymore.
Yay! Or you might be fired tomorrow.
This chapter has come to a conclusion. Come, let us close the final back door.
I wonder. Let's have a look. I feel like something's gonna happen. I feel like you watch the mission wall slowly dissolve and disappear. And that's the end of it. Or is it? Or is it?
It's gone. It's all gone. They seriously left nothing behind. They went too far this time. Too far.
All right. Stop with the
Sneak peek of
tantrum.
Punk Lord.
You're not a kid anymore.
I am not throwing a tantrum.
You kind of are.
Anyway, what are you gonna do now, huh? Hack an IPC branch nearby and get your accounts back?
Probably, yeah.
If it were just 1 or 2 accounts, sure. I kind of overdid it this time. I lost basically
Oh, no.
everything. A branch office probably won't be enough. I'm gonna have to make a trip to Pierpoint.
Maybe that's
You're
exactly what
going
they
alone?
want.
That's the IPC's headquarters.
Yep, just me. Why? Do you want to come with?
I probably won't be able to. I'm in Elio's next script. Did you forget?
Helios? Who's Elio?
Oh, right. That story doesn't sound like it fits me. You guys have fun.
I hope you have a good time in Pierpoint as well.
Don't worry.
Wow.
I've already got an idea. You see that cloud diner just 2 kilometers from here? A few temps from the building material logistics department just stepped in. I'm gonna go and become their friend.
Aww.
Getting a move on already? I would have thought you'd at least want to spend some time with that cartridge you were obsessing about.
I told you,
Their leader.
I'm not obsessed with it.
She mentioned the very first
Besides-
act of the story. Yes, yeah.
There's fun to be had along the way.
I do remember the Punk Lord, yes. She starts running through the effulgent neon lights just as she had left her homeworld that night, sprinting towards the stars. Starlight elongates her shadow, illuminating the history of Punk Lord. Those who penned the legends, their vows remembered. The earlier role-playing gamer said, games are... This is so fast! Haha! The earliest role-play gamer said, games are about growth. The calm tactical strategy gamer said, games are about victories. The rebellious collaborative gamer said, games are about encounters. The loving narrative gamer said, games are about remembrance. And now, the young cosmic adventure gamer, she said...
A game is a game, and that's all there is to it.
Nice. And we have completed the side story. And gained Silverwolf. Noise has become visitor. Fantastic. And we just received a new message. Let's check it out. Hey friend, you're still at the space station, right? I want to talk to you about something. Why didn't you say so before? I didn't want to say this with so many people around. My boss was there too. It's been a while since that incident, but I'm still very worried about the space station cybersecurity. I want to prepare while I can, and I've got an idea that I want to run past you. Let's talk about the details face to face. I'm outside the office. Please come sure to drop by. Please be sure to make sure to drop by. Okay? Well. We are not gonna do this now. However, Right, what we will do is we're gonna go and we're gonna continue. That one triggers one of the large event quests. Oh, very cool. Okay, well, I do have a lot of quests right now, as you can see. So what we will do is we're gonna proceed with the main story for now. And we'll try and do maybe a side or 2 quests tomorrow. But for now, main story. Let's go. Alright, so... Pom-Pom 7... And we... Ooh. Ooh. There she is. There she is.
Before we set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you. The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is...
So before we proceed, of course, to recap, we have been asked by Kafka, or more like directed by her, to come here and investigate the Stellaron shenanigans. We have approached this big space station slash spaceship, and only the automated navigation is active. No actual human presence in the communication with us. So we're about to embark onto this space station slash spaceship. So the most important part of this expedition is sampling the local delicacies, getting to know the people with power. The Stellar, of course, is the Stellaron. Come on.
Precisely.
Yes.
The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Cienjo is dealing with a Stellaron.
Mm-hmm.
The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Cienjo and eliminate the source of disaster.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's do it.
Keep that in mind. And don't forget the way of the Trailblaze. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
EUEC.
Yeah!
Or
Let's
just,
go.
yeah! Let's go! Let's go.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see.
Alright.
This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way?
Well.
Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps.
At this point, I think it'd be creepier if we did see someone.
Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already.
Oh dear.
Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
Okay, you're pretty decisive. What if they're not friendly and we can't defeat them? You're pretty decisive.
That's Mr. Yang. This is child's play for him. He's dealt with all kinds of dangers before.
Okay.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
Go, 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 Mr. Yang. Amidst the Mars truck. Right, okay, well, let's just have a quick look around. Can we go there? No, clearly not. No jumping in this game. Right. Can we break this? Oh yes, the priceless vase has been broken. Oh snap!
Mr. Yang, someone's hurt.
Up ahead.
Cloud Knight Soul.
You're hurt, son. Try not to talk. March, use your 6-phased ice to stop the bleeding. Go easy. We don't want to add frostbite to his list of complaints.
I'm on it.
This area saw fierce fighting only recently. Let's keep searching. There might be other survivors.
Well, there is somebody up ahead. I can see him. I can see him. Hey, dude.
Up ahead.
You're right.
Please, leave me.
Okay. But that ain't goodin'. Concerning. Yeah, definitely concerning. That is definitely concerning. Now, what is this? Ah, I see. Right, so that's the technique points thing. Another priceless vase broken. Well, there seems to be a singularity forming in the middle of the spaceship. What's going on?
Wounded everywhere.
Yes.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can see, no civilians were caught up in the battle.
In this battle?
I'm guessing
about
the
everywhere
Xianzhou
else?
must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the soldiers to deal with the crisis.
Okay.
But as for these corroded monsters...
Imagine stepping into someone's home and you immediately start smashing their exotic vase collection. Absolutely, absolutely. And this is what we're all about. So that's how trailblazers do, you know? There is a reason why we're called nameless. That's so that nobody can actually trace our rampage through the people's homes and all the broken vases. So that they cannot put the name to us. So it's like, we're just nameless. That's what's up. That is what is up. A fair tax for saving the world. Absolutely. Well, I mean, like, we gotta do what we gotta do to earn a living, you know? Big step up from Jarilla 6 trash can meta. Well, I mean, and Jarilla or Yarillo, whichever way, probably Yarilla actually, because it's kind of like a Russian-like planet. Yes. The trash cans in Yarilla were amazing. The nameless are moving up in the world. Well, that's what's up. That is what is up.
Please, leave me.
So it looks like that their memories have been wiped out and they have been given one line to repeat to us.
Up ahead. Please, leave me.
Maybe one day they'll be renowned enough to have a name. Maybe, maybe. But looks like all the Cloud Bay... What are they? Cloud Knight soldiers.
Please.
They used to be adventurers like us. But then they got an arrow in the knee. Oh, he has already passed away. Wow, surprisingly. There are no visible wounds on the body. Well then. Well then.
Careful. We've never seen this kind of life form before.
Really? I'm pretty sure we have. Rebirth? What?
Ill fate descends.
Answer me. Knowledge, the measure of truth.
While we've never seen a life form like this.
Lend me your strength.
Okay. I was about to say they die just the same. But they res, they die and res, and then they die again. So that's fine.
Test. 0 points.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
We shall
We're all good.
take back what we
We're all
lost.
good. How's your...
Miss Tingyun, fall back!
Fall back!
They're Mara struck. We've already lost them.
Mara struck. How's your day going, Stipple? Or Stiplet? If you prefer that. I hope the work is treating you well. It's stinging!
Hey, you there? We need your help.
Okay. Let's do it. Looks like they have beautiful flowers growing out of their ears, so
From the bees.
that can only mean one thing.
But are you thanking us or giving
Pesticides.
yourself a compliment?
So it looks like Marastruck do like to come back to life, so it's kind of like a Honkai version of zombies. I assume.
The measure of truth.
But only once, so that is okay. One would hope only once. Yeah, there you go. Oh no. They're actually damaging us?
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss!
And there you have it.
Miss Ting-Yun, the Marastruck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers nearby. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission. Immediately.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors.
Well, thank you, Ting-Yun.
My name is Ting-Yun. I'm the ambassador for the Lawfu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I venture to know the illustrious names of my heroes?
Well, the illustrious
names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
My name is a secret. I am the Galactic Baseballer.
I'm the Galactic Baseballer. There you go.
What a heroic sounding name.
Damn right. Damn
Don't
right.
mind her. She likes to get a little creative with her introductions.
I'm just trying to avoid ending up on another wanted list. There you go.
Next time, why not remind me before I give up my name?
Hey, we are in science, we're in space, flying, I mean, given we're flying a giant railroad train, choo-choo! But instead of, I don't know, a blaster, a laser gun, or indeed just a lightsaber, we have...
a baseball bat.
Clearly the best weapon in the universe. Clearly. Especially when you're so advanced. So yes, we are the Galactic Baseballer. Damn right we are. Damn right.
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although, there is one thing I don't understand. Starskiff Haven is under lockdown. Since none of you are Xianzhou residents, may I ask how you came to be here?
Well,
If you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have to escort you out.
simple and effective. Why settle for anything more complex?
And got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no one to be found, so we started to make our own way through.
So, Thirsty, I only have one thing to say to that. To simple and effective. And why settle for anything more complex? And that is why the Destruction Path MC is so shit. There you go. There you go. You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here, folks. Oh my god, yes, well, that's why she cannot damage anything, because she's using a baseball bat. And everybody's using titanium ultra alloy mix of ultranium and titanium that is impenetrable to baseball bats. And that's why she's so shit. Anywho, right? 100 or even 1,000 years from now, everyone will still get hit by a baseball bat the same way. Well, that might be true. That might be true. But you know, if you're coming up against something that might be wielding, I don't know, something more dangerous than a baseball bat, don't bring a baseball bat to a gunfight. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say, right? Anyway. moving on.
My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring Commission has already locked down Starskiff Haven entirely.
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history of the Jade Gate.
There you go.
We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
You've Heard of us?
Indeed I have. Oh, you've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, I'm afraid you won't be able to go through with it.
That's okay, that's not
For
what
your
we're here for.
safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfaring Commission and let her decide how to proceed.
And let her decide your
We
fate.
caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Tingyun. To help the Xianzhou seal the Stellaron.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises.
You might be arrested
You're
and put into prison.
outsiders, and only Madame Yukong has the authority to consider your offer.
Alright.
Oh, don't worry. Madame Yukong is kind-hearted too. Come on
So
now.
we've heard.
I'll lead the way.
So we've heard about Madame Cacolia, and look how that turned out. So yes, ooh, that's kinda cool. That's kinda cool. Ice is no rare material on its own, however. The ice shards glittering with strange colors before you must have come from none other than a specific girl. You know. Alright, well. Well. I wonder.
Those monsters back there.
They were no monsters.
Were they not?
Oh, those were not to be confused with monsters, benefactors. We call them Mara-struck.
Mara-struck. Alright. We kind of need to go there, but I'm kind of curious, what is this? What is this? Whoa. Hexanexus. Okay. Very catchy name. Hexanexus is a space junction device made by a mysterious organization in the Artisanship Commission. It attracted almost no notice because it's difficult to understand, interact with. Hexanexus is to activate it and solve the puzzle. I like the sound of that. Rotate the corresponding area of the Hexanexus so that the physical block of the Hexanexus corresponds to the plates on both sides. Heh. Puzzle. Switch between different bases of the selected Hexanexus by pressing L. Rotate the selected face, X and Y. Rotate the viewing angle, a left button and a right button. Okay. Rotate the hex and match the entire ethereal and corporeal faces with a plate on the two sides. Right, so... Okay, that seems pretty easy. So, puzzle! Yes, puzzle indeed. Oh yeah, I like how they introduce new puzzles to each world. This one was pretty fun. Oh, cool! So right, each world would have different puzzles? That is really cool. I like that. Musketeer rivets riding boots. Okay. We shall not be checking them out because we have so many. Yo, hombre. How you doing? Right, let's do it.
I'm okay.
Ill tidings manifest.
Test. 0 points.
Lend me your
They are a
strength.
little bit. Yeah, every location has their own set of unique puzzles and thingamajiggins. Nice, nice. I like that. These are a little bit tough, I gotta say. These are a little bit tough.
Answer me.
Okay. And they get reborn, which is really quite annoying.
Lend me your strength.
But I reckon we still can auto-battle them without too many difficulties.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Get reborn from that. Ha!
Beneath
The
waters
floating-
lies an endless
The
abyss.
floating ones don't get reborn, so that's kind of cool. That's good to know.
Answer me.
Okay. Oh, but... Right. Okay.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I feel like we need a little bit of
Mediocre.
a boost right about now.
That's better.
measure of truth and falsehood.
Okay, auto battle off. Fun thing, Pela's debuff can remove the revive mechanic on those enemies. No way! Are you for real? Oh. Yes, please. We might switch on Pela then.
To guard and defend.
We got it, right?
What do you want to know?
Plus.
I'll face this down.
For now. For now. Let's attack that, because we can take it out straight away. Right. No heals, eh? Well, that ain't good'un. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Okay.
This battle is unavoidable.
Right. Let's
Destiny isn't chosen.
go with that one. There's only 3 debuffers in the game right now that can dispel enemy buffs. Right, and Pela is one of them.
The waters lies an endless
And that is really quite good, actually. That is really quite good.
SAS, knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Well, I'm quite happy that I got Pela, I gotta say. Oh, so close, right. If Dr. Raisha would have been hit, we would have lost him right there.
You'll pay for this.
Me.
Right there.
What do you want to know? I'll face this down.
We can actually just do the auto battle from here, right? Oof. Well, that was unexpectedly... Oh, it's a formidable foe, that's why. More vases. A vase. Right, let's see. Bountiful treasure. Thief's steel grappling hook. Huh? Oh, that's it. That's all there was here. Of course, you can go through the entire loaf without using any of the 3, but it does make Mara stuck easier to deal with. Yeah, so I might switch out the oh man. What's this? I guess that's just that. I'm thinking of maybe switching out the Black Swan, or maybe Bronya, even though that's like anathema. To switch out Bronya? No! But one or the other for Pela. Even though Pela is still level 40, so I'm not sure how useful she would be here. Decisions.
Why have we stopped?
Yes.
Don't worry, miss. I have a favor to ask, that's all.
Okay.
Favor? Count me out. What if we do it wrong and you get your cloud cronies to throw us in jail?
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please accept my apologies. Our road ahead is barricaded.
Yes.
Do you see?
I do see.
The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock.
Mm-hmm. Let's push them aside together. I'm sure Mr. Young could clear them out. Now let's push them aside together. Let's not be an ass.
See us try. They're extremely heavy.
Uh-huh.
Even with all of us, we wouldn't be able to move one.
Okay.
Not that I'm doubting your skill, but I'd feel terrible if you hurt yourself in the process. If I'm not mistaken, the containers in the Trove of Verdure can be moved around using a control panel.
Okay, where's that?
You've already put on quite the show. Do you think you'll be able to find and operate the control panel? Should be simple, right?
I'm sure we can figure it out. Right, so why don't you do it?
I'm afraid I'm not built for hard labor.
Aww.
She sure knows how to boss people around. We just need to pass
I'm not
through
sure if that's
here.
bossing.
Take
That's
the
more
barge
kind of
to
like,
Starskiff Haven,
yo, you
and
need to
we'll
get
be
through
safe.
it. Do it. Do it. That's how you do it. Alright, okay.
You know, you sound sweet enough, but you were talking about getting us escorted away by your Cloud Knights. If it weren't for Mr. Yang...
She wasn't really though, was she?
You misunderstand. If you were in my shoes right now, wouldn't you want to keep your guard up?
I would.
True.
I would.
But we came here to trailblaze, not jailblaze.
Jailblaze. Yes. Yes. I'm man to that.
Ill fate descends.
March 7th. March 7th is the best.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Ill tidings manifest. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Nap time.
Yeah, being resurrected is annoying. Let's check what we can do with Spella if we can get her up. Because this is really kind of annoying. Let's see. We need more of these. Can fragment monsters at equilibrium level 2 or higher. So basically, here, right? Can I craft them? Can I craft them now? Actually, I can. How many do we need? We need 3. Right, let's do it. Let's do it. So 1, 2, 3. Synthesize. Yes, please. I feel like that is the best. That is the best. Right, okay. Level her up. Let's go. Alright. Let's claim this ticket. Absolutely. Can we get her cone up? Calyx Great Mine, okay. Entrance Engineer at equilibrium level 2 or higher. Basically here, no enemy targets dropping this material at the moment. Right, what about... Right, so we will get him here, so we'll just wait for a bit. We won't craft anything just yet. We are A-okay, I reckon. For now, and actually let's switch out. So let's switch out, let's see. We do need a sustain, so we do need Natasha, but Black Swan or Bronya? I feel like, as much as I like Black Swan, I think Pella would fulfill very similar function here, especially with Dr. Ratio. So we're gonna switch to Pella this way. And at least now we can ignore. Various freight containers are placed on the assembly line. Adjust the position of the freight containers to fill gaps in the road or remove obstacles to open new passages. Manual operation can only make minor adjustments to the freight containers on the assembly line. The lights on the control panel indicate the range of the adjustments that can be performed. Okay. So basically move them left. Looks like. Looks like move them left. So let's do it. Or move them right, even. Okay. So we can go here now. So, again, this is kind of like a little bit of a puzzle from what I see. Move left again, so let's move left. Yeah, so basically... But I spy with my little eye. There is something there. There is something there. Oh, I see. I see. So hold up. Right, okay. Can we go down here? No, we cannot. So what if we... Lots of thinking? Well, I'm not sure if there is lots of thinking required, but... Huh. I think I see what's going on. So we can open that passage. So is there a way through here then? Is there a way through here and go back there? I don't think so, not at the moment anyway.
You mentioned the Stellaron.
You work for the Skyfaring Commission, so I assume you're aware of its destructive power.
Yes, I am. As an Amicassator, I've been to many planets and seen my fair share of Stellaron corrosion.
Right, I think I need to ascend all the light cones. So maybe we can come back. Maybe we can come back here. Because clearly, if this is moved, yeah, right. Okay. Not to dwell on this too long. We'll try and figure this out a little later. But I feel like if we come back, we should be able to do this. Oh, hey, dude. Who are you? Who are you?
We have the upper hand.
I'm asking questions.
Actually, just battle this.
Truth and falsehood.
We just battle this.
Lend me your strength.
Answer me.
There we go. That was easy. And that was
We shall take
very
back
easy.
what we lost.
Okay. Oh, I cannot break that? Outrageous. Outrageous behavior on that vase. Exploding fishies!
Commencing support.
Exploding fishies are the best.
Enemy data secure.
And actually we can just do it.
Time for a good old counterattack.
Test. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Lend me your strength.
Answer me.
Oh, it's a two-stage battle.
Ready for another?
Test. 0 points.
Nap time.
Well. Right, okay. This looks like a nice place. If not for all the monsters. Let's explore that one. I know we need to go the other way, but... Oh. What's this? The Express Sig crane has been taken off standby and is now heading towards the risk factor of the area up ahead is very high. Please clear away the high-risk targets, blah blah blah. Right, so this will unlock us a chest, of course. So let's do it, let's go!
Answer me.
And he's dead.
Knowledge,
Nice.
the measure of truth and falsehood.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend.
Guard and
them.
defend.
Test.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Right. Come on, little birdie. Show us the way. Okay, fine.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Answer me.
Lend me your strength.
So,
Test. 0 points.
I gotta say,
Knowledge, the measure of truth
while the mobs are still kind of trash mobs, they're really trying hard to make
We
it...
shall take back what we lost.
I don't know. It's not really harder, is it? It's just longer because it's two-stage almost everywhere. Picking up delivery and plotting out the shortest route to destination, waiting for the pickup to finish. What the hell is this? I thought this is gonna be a chest. What? Okay. Okay, hold up. I wanna do this first, since we're here, because I'll forget otherwise. Right, so this is nothing. Can we... Right, okay. Difficulty counts with the equilibrium, really? I thought that it might. I thought that it might. Right. Nope. Like this. And... How do we... There we go. There. Okay. Okay, so it seems like we are getting quite a bit of artifacts, which is a-okay. Door lock. Unlock that door lock. What? What? What the hell? Okay, come on, you can do it. Oh, we've been here. Wow, okay. So that's... Right. They really want to give us a lot of 4-star artifacts, don't they? What about here? There we go. Basic treasure. And look at that. The Calyx. Not that we need this. Right, okay. Ooh. Is he just like... Was he just...
Enemy targets detected.
Was he just taking a poo there? What?
I'm asking questions.
Genshin Series? Yeah, this is a bit more complicated than Genshin Series.
0 points.
Like, but this is like, I'm sorry, dudes. We're kind of... I know that we look like you're busy there, you know, taking a dump, but we gotta interrupt you. Right?
This battle is unavoidable.
Because this battle is unavoidable.
Your strength.
Sorry, dudes.
Your answers? Answer me.
I know you were thinking about more important things in life, but we should have used her. Well, too late now.
We shall take back what we lost.
Okay. Nothing particularly important here, apart from a couple of dudes taking a dump, but that's okay. Right. Let's see. Ooh.
Get ready and watch your backs.
Okay.
Leave it to me.
What's here? Well, that's a frozen dude and a half. So stagnant shadow. Okay, well, stagnant. We had early access to it earlier on, or before, but this is not early access any longer. It's all cool. Right. So, I do not know what this dude is. So let's do that. And probably this.
Do we still
have the upper hand?
We do have the upper hand. Don't you worry.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
I'm asking questions.
I think it's pretty good. I think we're doing pretty well.
SAS knowledge. The measure
It would have been nice to break him and don't let him go, but hey.
You'll pay for this.
Yeah.
Lend me your
Oh,
strength.
bad mistake. Bad mistake on my part. Actually, but we
To
have
guard and defend. Crush
we
them.
have used her Eidolon, so that is all fine. Break.
That'll take more than nap time.
Let's do this instead.
I'm asking questions.
That was kinda easy. And we just leveled up our universe levels, so or equilibrium level.
My beautiful tail.
Oh no!
We had a difficult start, but things got easier. Look, that's the barge I was talking about.
But it's surrounded. Anyone got a license for this thing? Is this a manual or automatic? Nice, I'm driving. Anyone got a license for this thing?
Don't fret. All ambassadors know their way around a star skiff.
Alright.
It
Alright.
was perfectly calm until she volunteered to help.
Please take your seats, everyone.
March.
We'll be off right away.
Are you a little bit jealous there? Do I detect a little bit of a note of jealousy in your countenance? Oh dear, oh dear. March? Jealous? No way. What's this? What is this? More importantly, turn the compass to align the inner and outer rings, celestial axis to the same direction. The bright astral marks on the compass indicate the degrees its compass ring can rotate. Okay, maybe. For instance, one bright astral mark would signify 60% or 60 degrees rotation per turn. Two types of rotation exist, clockwise and counterclockwise. Okay. Rotate the compass by pressing A, switch the selected layer on the compass by pressing X. More puzzles. Yeah, I like puzzles. I like puzzles a lot. Because it does break down or break up. I'm still not quite sure what are we looking at here. Okay, I gotcha now. Okay, that was... I think I understand how this works. The fried star cave slowly moves into jetty. And what's on board, I wonder? Looks like these are my tips. Noise.
Design is exquisite.
Bountiful treasure.
Ample supplies.
Thieves' gloves with prints. Okay. No, I really like the puzzles and that they kind of break up the normal sort of dialogue slash fighting. So it's kind of like the third pillar of adventuring, right? You have, well, there are more than three, but story, fighting, puzzles. Exploration is the fourth one.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, allow me to welcome you to Starskiff Haven.
Starskiff Haven?
On the Xianzhou Luofu, anything relating to aviation, navigation, and trade falls within the scope of the Skyfaring Commission,
Okay.
which is one of the 6 commissions of the Luofu. As the biggest port on the ship, Starskiff Haven is governed by the Skyfaring Commission too.
Right.
You definitely sound like a... what was it again? Oh, Amy Cassiter. By which I mean, nice speech.
Agreed with Marge there.
My job involves ferrying business delegates to and from Starskiff Haven, so I do this kind of introduction all the time.
I think what March 7th
Anyway,
meant.
We're safe now.
Very corporate of you.
Normally, I'd be a good host and take you around, but these are difficult times. Let's head to the Palace of Astrum first and report your arrival to Madame Yukong.
Let's do that.
Palace of Astrum?
Right there, the tallest building in the city.
Cool.
It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring Commission. Let's hurry. We haven't got much time.
What's the hurry? What's the hurry? Yeah. Can we take a breather? Nah.
I don't mean to rush you, but if Madame Yukong holds me accountable for not getting you over soon enough, I wouldn't want to be around for the consequences.
I thought you said she was nice and all.
Sounds scary. I thought you said she was kind-hearted.
Yeah, exactly.
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured, Miss Tingyun, we won't go anywhere. If you could inform Madame Yukong of our arrival first, we'll meet you at the palace entrance later.
Nice, very assertive, Weld. Very assertive.
Well.
Alright. And so we met Tingyun for the first time. Outside of just pulling her as a character. Or unlocking her.
Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. I've spent too long on the bench.
Getting old.
Let's catch our breath for a while, huh? We can expect a packed schedule ahead.
Well, that Tingyun is a sly one. That Yukon sounds like a tough lady. Nice, let's have a look around the city. That Yukon sounds like a tough lady.
It'll be alright. We're not trying to stand in her way. We have nothing to hide from her.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have anything to hide in Belobog either.
Well, that's very true. Tingyun is a sly one. Well, she is a foxy girl, isn't she?
That might be a little harsh, but she does put her own interests first.
Of course.
She did the right thing by not trusting us initially. We were an unknown quantity to her. As for the rush, my guess is she's just eager to get us out of her hair and further up the chain.
So both in Japanese and Chinese kind of folklore / mythologies, the foxes do disguise themselves as a pretty females and go out and do their sly things, basically. So they're always portrayed as slightly sly and with their own intentions. I can't remember what it is in Chinese. I could remember back in the day, but not anymore. I used to travel in China, live in China for like 9 months. But in Japanese, the foxes are kitsune, so yes. Anyway, that's just by the by. Nice, let's have a look around the city then.
Not so fast. I need to give you two a heads up first. Our meeting with Madame Yukong won't be without risk. We need to be prepared and take it seriously.
Okay, what do we need to do, Welt?
She is a top Xianzhou leader. Oh, Mr. Yang, do you think this could be Belobog all over again?
Mm-hmm. Are you saying that Madame Yukong is the new Madame Cocolia? Let me guess, they're gonna put us up in a hotel first. ... Yeah, let me guess.
The Xianzhou Alliance is better than that.
Oh.
But Madame Yukong will definitely have a string of difficult questions for us.
Okay.
Why did we choose to come to the Xianzhou now? How did we know that the incident is related to a Stellaron? Who leaked their information to us?
All very
Careless
valid
answers
questions.
Mean distrust and potential hostility, which would make things much harder for us.
Agreed?
Oh, crud. One of us is gonna blurt something out, or get something wrong, I just
How about that,
know
Marge? You don't say anything and we'll be fine. How about that? I feel offended. Mr. Yan should do the talking. Shouldn't we plan out what we want to say? Let's just be honest with her. No, shouldn't we plan out what we want to say?
But we haven't done anything wrong.
And that is your problem,
Marge
Marge.
is right. If we're too scripted, it'll sound like we're hiding something. Don't worry. We'll find a way through. Let me do the talking.
Okay, I agree. March, zip it. Zip it, March, zip it. Benefactor, I'd like to ask you something. What is it? This may be disrespectful, but I'm very curious. Is the Express really here just to help Zhangzhou Lufo solve the Stellaron problem? What are you trying to say? Is it really that hard to understand why Express is here? Can someone act simply out of kindness of their heart? Well, after all, people who help others without thinking of compensation or risk during the dangerous trips across the cosmos is rather rarer than air vacuum. When the higher-ups of Zhangzhou first heard of your reasons for coming, they thought you were here either to seek immortality or the Stellaron. Seek immortality? What? Seeking immortality is absolutely forbidden on the Zhangzhou, no? Yes. As the home of lone-life species, countless elixir seekers from all corners of the universe come to... I've lost where I was. Come to Zhangzhou to reenact bygone histories and discover the secret of the Zhangzhou residents' immortality. Apologies, I might have crossed the line. I don't know why I said all this. I have absolute trust in your sincerity, benefactor, but the powerful masters are bound to think more than a pawn like me. So please, be careful. I feel like 4D chess is starting to be played here yet again. I have a bad feeling about this. Right, well, let's go and talk to Foxy Roxy. Foxy Roxy, here we go. I'm kind of searching for boxes, so let's do. Huh? Huh? Maybe underneath us? We won't talk to them just yet. We won't listen to them just yet. Just gonna have a look around. Find any boxes that might be mislaid or any vases that need destroying. Annihilating. As we do, as we do. Okay. Alright. Let's have a look here now.
Go no further. The area ahead is currently under inspection. The lockdown will be lifted when the safety is ensured.
Well, okay. Well, we'll try not to interfere with your inspection then. Let's get to this. What's here? Oh, this is... right, okay. It was on top, not at the bottom that we could have gone in. Right. Due to the Cloud Knight security regulations, this place is overcrowded with people. For the time being, you can't squeeze past. Okay. So, really, we are transported here? What? What? That was a teleport and a half? Okay. Right, well, in that case, let's have a look there, and then we're gonna go forth and conquer. Again, we're just looking for a chest like this.
If you're looking for a place to wait out the storm, come to Petrichor Inn.
Okay. We might just do that. We might just do that. But first, the story.
Oh,
Hey,
you're here already. Sorry to keep you waiting. Madame Yukong is expecting you.
Are you not coming?
I've brought the Madame Helmmaster up to speed. It's over to you now.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yes, madam.
Report the
Madame
losses to General Jing Yuan and find someone from the Divination Commission. I can't just stand there watching while we deal with this mess. Greetings, guests from the Astral Express.
Oh, another
Ting
Foxy
Yun has
Roxy girl.
informed me of the purpose of your visit. Receiving guests isn't normally one of my responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
But since you know about the Stellaron and have stated that you want to help the Lawfu, I thought I should at least meet you in person.
Okay.
And politely decline your proposal.
Well then, no problem. See you later. Let's let Mr. Yan talk, shall we?
The Xianzhou Alliance knows
Or
what
not.
a Stellaron is, and is more than capable of handling it ourselves. We have been around for over 8,000 years and weathered countless dangers and crises. While the situation is serious, we have more than enough resources to spare. Outsider help is not needed on this occasion. You are guests from afar. There is no reason for this matter to concern you. Am I making myself clear?
From what we've gathered,
More
the
than
influence
clear.
of the Stellaron can still be contained. If we can locate it in time and contain it, it's possible that we can restore any space and any individuals affected by the corrosion.
I like the way that Yan just like ignored everything she said, and he's just like, you know what? I'm here to say stuff, so I'm gonna say it onto you, right? I don't care that you don't need our help.
We have experience in preventing Stellaron disasters, and we've only come here to lend you that experience.
I've said this and I'll say it again. This is an internal affair of the Xianzhou Alliance, and there is no need for the Astral Express to get involved. I decided to arrange a meeting with you as a gesture of respect, but my decision is final.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Don't overstay your welcome, please.
Never mind, Mr. Yang. If the Xianzhou Alliance say they can handle it, then we're wasting our breath. Let's go.
March.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Let you
Huh?
talk.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Oh god.
It's only been a few days since
Oh,
the presence
God.
of a Stellaron was detected on the Luofu. Starskiff Haven has been under full lockdown. No one has been permitted to leave. How did you come to know of the incident? And what led
Yes.
you to conclude that it was linked to a Stellaron?
Yes, here
I
we go.
acquired the access history of Starskiff Haven. Not long ago, someone hacked into the system and opened the Jade Gate, before guiding you, the Astral Express, into our territory.
yeah, thirsty.
The
Yeah,
hacker
exactly.
was skillful and even taunted us with her seal.
That's
Her
exactly
name is
my
Silverwolf,
take
a
on
member of the
March
Stellaron
7th speaking.
Hunters.
Well, yes, I thought Silverwolf might be involved, and hey, she was.
What say you in your defense?
The Stellaron Hunters want to use you to take us out!
I have nothing to say. Now what I'm afraid of is that if we're not gonna say anything, March 7th is gonna pipe up again. And that would be a bigger issue. However, if we say something that is bound, like, I don't like either of those choices, so I think we're gonna keep silent and let March 7th ruin our day here, so let's do it. Let's do it.
You are forbidden from leaving the Skyfaring Commission until the aforementioned questions have been investigated.
Okay, well, maybe...
Don't be too harsh, Yukong. If this gets out, the whole galaxy will think the Alliance has forgotten how to treat our guests.
General Jing Yuan.
It's very unlikely that the Express has joined forces with the Stellaron Hunters.
Yes.
They are mortal enemies, after all.
Ah, yes.
Apologies for interrupting your meeting. My name is Jing Yuan. I'm the general of the Cloud Knights here on the Luofu.
Okay.
General, this is an internal affair for the Luofu.
I fully agree with you, Helm Master Yukong. This is indeed an internal affair.
But...
I am sorry, guests of the Astral Express. It is true that there is a Stellaron on the Luofu, but I'm afraid I cannot accept your kind offer.
Jing Yuan, my beloved.
This is a Xianzhou matter,
Nice.
and it is our responsibility to handle it. Of course, it would be inappropriate of me to let you return without something to show for it. While I cannot accept your help with regard to the Stellaron,
Oh, is he on the
I do
rerun
have a
banner this
favor
week?
to ask.
Nice.
Please, after you. The Astral Express.
You can be reunited once more.
I must confess that the train's reputation precedes it, such that it is often close to my thoughts. How delightful to come face to face with its passengers.
Frightfully delightful. Would that occasion had come sooner? Are you really a general? Would that this occasion had come sooner.
It's an honor to meet you, General. May I ask what the favor you spoke of is?
Yes.
A matter that requires capable people such as yourselves. We captured a member of the Stellaron Hunters a few days ago, who goes by the name
Here we
of
go.
Blade.
Here we go!
During our investigation, the Divination Commission, the department in charge of intelligence processing, intercepted a transmission sent out by his accomplice, Kafka, who has managed to hide aboard the ship. As for where that transmission was destined...
The Express, gone, where? We're not gonna do March 7th, we'll just say gone, where?
I have some knowledge of your relationship with the Stellaron Hunters. The Divination Commission is convinced that you made an alliance with them. I say that's impossible.
Okay.
The crew of the Astral Express are honorable people whose valiant deeds are lauded across the universe. There must have been a misunderstanding. As such, I came to the conclusion that the communication must have been an attempt by the Stellaron Hunters to sow dissent between us.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Well, praise will get you everywhere, right? Or brown nose. Alright, that's right, we've been framed. Maybe the Stellaron Hunters have other motives. ... Maybe the Stellaron Hunters have other motives.
We can handle the Stellaron, but it will take time, and will require the bulk of the Cloud Knights on the ship. It is this Kafka that concerns me. The longer she stays on the ship, the bigger the threat she will pose.
So she is on a ship already.
Since the Stellaron Hunters lured you to our ship, we shall move with the current. You are hereby authorized to do as you deem fit on the Lofu, with the goal of bringing Kafka out of the shadows and under our control.
Okay.
Doing so would clear the misunderstanding between us, reveal the true intentions of the Stellaron Hunters, and help us understand their connection to the Stellaron Burst.
Aren't you just playing
What
into
say
her
you, my
hand?
What do you think?
Let's move with the current and help out. Our expedition was focused on a Stellaron. We don't really have a choice. So wouldn't we be playing into Kafka's hand by basically doing whatever we're doing and causing a few issues with the Lofu? So I don't know. We don't really have a choice. You know what? Our expedition was focused on the Stellaron, right? So
I'm afraid my hands are tied on the matter. This is a diplomatic affair, and I have rules to follow. But if you can bring me the Stellaron Hunter, and discover her motive for placing a Stellaron on the ship, it would be of great help in resolving the incident. The
Right.
Lofu never fails to reward that which is given.
Well,
Okay.
I do like the sound of rewards.
It's a deal then. I shall notify Yukong that all intel is to be shared with you, and that our best personnel are to aid you in your search.
Well, let's do it
If there's
then.
anything the Skyfaring Commission or the Cloud Knights can do for you during your stay, don't hesitate to make it known.
So if we're not dealing with Stellaron, what are we dealing with? The shot concluded, and well shot you a covert gesture. You understand that this is the crew's own discussion time. Well, let's... I really, really like the holograms. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is really pretty. Wow. Yeah, I gotta say, the graphics fidelity definitely, and the art direction definitely improved since Belobog here. I am down with that for sure. So, Stiplet, you're saying that the what's his name? I forgot his name already. Jingyan. He is rerun he's on a rerun banner this week. Is he just there for a week then? Because I thought banners last for a bit longer than that.
I think we only scratched the surface of this General Jing Yuan.
Do you think there is something strange about him? He seems suspicious. I thought he was on our side. Do you think there is something strange about him?
I don't know about strange, but my gut tells me something is off.
No, he's the full 6 weeks, so it's Sparkle and him for 6 weeks. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought it would be, but yeah. Nice, nice. Thirsty Boy, I assume that you already have Jing Yuan, right? It's not like you need to pull him again, unless you do, unless you're actually looking forward to trying and pulling him.
That's it. A minor detail, but curious. He avoided talking about Blade.
Well, he did mention him.
Since the Cloud Knights have already captured a Stellaron hunter, why not use him to get to Kafka? Why rely on us?
Why rely on us?
The Xianzhou is reluctant to involve outsiders in the Stellaron disaster, so why is it so keen on letting us capture a Stellaron hunter?
Could Blade have escaped? Do you think Jing Yuan lied about the Stellaron? He's using us as bait. I actually don't have him nor want to pull for him, but I do love the character. Aw, man. Well, if you love the character, you must pull for him! No, I gotcha. Okay, fair enough. So you'll just be looking at the banner lovingly every single day for the next 60 days. I understand, man. I understand. That's how I feel about Bronya, so there you go. Alright. Could Blade have escaped? Well. Or he's using us as bait.
Yes. The only sensible conclusion I can draw is that Blade had already escaped when Jing Yuan spoke to us. Provided they even captured him in the first place.
I think they captured him, but he has escaped.
Therefore, given our connection to Kafka, we represent the only way of luring the Stellaron.
You like his VO, Stiplet? Nice. Yeah, he has a good VO actor, but yeah, I'm looking forward to like interacting with the character more.
That's why he asked for our help. He didn't want to let anyone else find out that Blade had already escaped. Now that we've figured that out, perhaps we can get closer to the core of what's happening here.
Or perhaps he's looking to frame us for the Blade's escape. That could be it as well. Alright. Well. Ooh. Yoink. Little one, what are you doing here? Is this something you're allowed to touch? Who are you again? How dare you ask who I am? That doesn't matter. You're not allowed to touch Madame Yukong's things. You'd think no one saw. Hurry up and put it down. I'm Yan Ming, a Celestian Guild envoy attached to the Skyfiring Commission. You can consider me half a maritime trade officer. Previously, I followed the Merchant Guild and was dispatched to the other star systems for about 150 years. If there is something you want to know, feel free to ask me. And don't touch stuff without permission. Are you trying to lord your seniority over me? I've met people like you during my time in the guilds beyond the sky, straight to the point and can't read the room. But I don't mind people like you in business. Your kind is still better than the two-faced backstabbers. If you never heard of the Celestial Guild, you've at least heard of the Whistling Flames, right? The Whistling Flames Guild, the Ting Yun, works for, got in bed with a trade delegation from 16 worlds and turned the Grand Fair into the Intergalactic Festival. I dare say that girl is the next in line to succeed Madame Yukong. I'm boring you with all this rambling. However long-lived your species, when you get older, you tend to lecture on like a teacher. My attitude was a little rough, so I want to make it up by giving you this. But let me emphasize that if there is anything you want to know, just ask me instead of touching things. Okay. Yoink. Right. Okay. Let us go. Let us go.
Plow 6 is overloaded. Please have people evacuated to other docks ASAP. Over.
Interesting. Interesting. Hey, March. I'm glad that you're standing here and not causing any trouble to anyone. Yoink. All the yoinks in the world are happening right here. That's right. Ooh, yoink. Right. I'm just gathering the collection. Just gathering the collection. Don't mind me. Right, well, let's see.
Master Diviner, you heard our discussion. What do you make of it?
What do I make of it? The way of heaven is apparent, but the heart of humanity is often deceptive. Are you asking me to divine their true intentions?
That won't be necessary. The crew has nothing to do with the incident. Of that, I am almost certain.
But
it isn't their intentions that trouble me. All I want is for them to lure out the one we're after.
Wasn't that my idea, General?
Indeed. Your counsel has always been a great help to me. You may use your discretion on the matters ahead of us.
Why don't you retire early and I use my discretion full time?
Okay.
It is still too soon, unfortunately. If something goes wrong, you'll need a general to take the blame. How could I simply walk away and put you at such risk?
I like the power dynamic
if you
here.
brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have been necessary. Wait, what are you up to exactly? Xingyuan, did you let him escape on purpose?
Well.
Me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon. I take full responsibility. The Cloud Knights failed in their duty.
I did call it. I did call it.
I can understand. There's a lot to take care of on the Xinzhou. You were bound to miss something. Thank goodness
You
I'm
were
here.
bound to miss something. What?
On that note, perhaps it's about time you finally nominate me as your successor when the 6 charioteers next convene.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Yes. I have to go now. I'll leave this in your overwhelmingly capable hands, Fu Shen. There are 3 things in the world that I can't seem to rid myself of. The troubles of the Xianzhou, the papers on my desk, and the weeds in my garden.
Is he calling her
General,
weed?
Diviner Fu wants the General's position for herself. Everyone knows that.
She is very capable, but her intellect is burdened by a quick temper. I'll retire when she's achieved a better balance.
Hey,
This Stellaron thing is easy. Blade escaped. Now we gotta go get him. Just say the word, and I'll solve this in a flash.
Wow, okay,
I can
Yanqing.
understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time. If you truly wish to become sword champion, you shouldn't be running around brandishing your sword at people. Especially not a major criminal.
Yeah. I like the way he's like, yeah, the Stellaron is just so easy. Like, I could solve it over dinner, you know? Like, so what if it corrupts entire worlds? Me alone will solve the Stellaron. And Blade at the same
You
time.
think I'd lose to Blade?
I'm saying you need to have patience, Yanqing. Governing Xianzhou is different from a sword fight. The only way to build momentum is to work slowly. Besides, we still don't know who's really moving the chess pieces.
Maybe.
There is something we must take care of before making our next move. As long as it remains unresolved, we're at a stalemate. That something is the Stellaron.
Ah, yes.
How did it manage to bypass the Skyfaring Commission's inspections and the Divination Commission's predictions? Where is it now?
I say we bring those 2 Stellaron hunters before Diviner Fu. She'll get an answer out of them in no time.
Well, you would have to find them first, wouldn't
I've
you?
asked our friends from the Express to take care of that for us. Worry not, you'll have your moment when the current stalemate is broken.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
are my most trusted aide. And there are some things that I would only assign to you. Speaking of which, Yangqing.
Scrub my floors!
That boy.
Yes.
I suppose it is my fault. I should have given him an opportunity already. A sharp sword can't stay sheathed forever. My
he's
fear
full of
is that
sayings,
this
isn't he?
might prove too big a setback. Bigger than his exuberance.
Okay. Okay. So... Oh, wow. Okay. Hey, Tingyu. Seems like you will take a bit longer to chat with Madame Yukong. I'm gonna go have a stroll outside. Once you're done, you can find me at the docks. I guess we're going to the docks then. So, I like the setup here. It was a little bit wordy, a little bit exposition-y, and of course, I do prefer. There she is. There's our darling Tingyu. I do prefer more direct approach to storytelling. If you haven't guessed already, if you're new here, of course, I do prefer that. But I do like the setup, so there are a lot of kind of politics under the surface from many different angles, and I do like the setup of the brush character, the
Madame Yukong has asked me to look after you.
somebody who is kind of wanting the big position and maybe not necessarily working fully together. And of course Tingyun, who is at the moment a little bit of a mystery what she is, what's her angle and all this, so let's have a look. I'm sure we're about to find out.
Like we were destined to be in each other's company.
Are we now?
The Skyfaring Commission has reserved rooms for you at the Petrichor Inn. When you finish your business here, how about some tea together?
Well, it would be delightful to have some tea with you, Tingyun.
You seem reluctant. Hotel, again. Yes. You know what? We're not gonna hold Bellabog. Because they had nothing to do with Bellabog. So thank you so much.
Oh, though I'd appreciate it if you mentioned to Madame Yukong that you got a warm reception from me when you next see her.
Here we go.
Better to be busy than idle, I suppose.
Well, she's working her angle. So it looks like she just wants to progress in the company, but that might make her do things that might not be in exactly our interests, wouldn't it? But let's go to the hotel. Let's go to the hotel and find out how are they gonna put us in jail this time.
Well, here we are. I feel sleepy already.
Just on cue, March. Just on cue. The sun hasn't gone down yet. Ready for a nap? That's not like you, March. Yeah, that's not like you at all.
Hey, that's not fair. My eyes are peeled this time. I'll make a run for it the second things go wrong.
Aww.
Jokes aside, did you see Madame Yukong frown at us? I thought her guards were about to jump out of nowhere and throw us in jail. I'd rather deal with monsters than these big shots.
March, Tingyun is right there. Like, she's right there.
I mean, not that Madame Yukong doesn't have her merits.
Yes.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed.
Yeah.
But
No, that's what I'm worried about, actually.
I have to say that it's Madame Yukong's duty to keep her guard up. The Law Fu is facing a crisis, and as head of the Skyfaring Commission, she is responsible for the security of the Xianzhou's customs and borders. She's
Duly
actually
noted.
a very reasonable old girl in private.
Okay. Old girl, reasonable? Are we thinking of the same person? Old girl? Old girl?
They say that many years ago, Madame Yukong was an ace pilot in the Cloud Knights.
Nice.
She was a work hard, play harder type, known for her
Ooh.
hot temper and incredible skill.
Wow, okay.
Eventually, she became the head of the entire commission, which required her
beautiful.
to learn patience and adopt a meticulous approach to her work.
Nice.
In any case, Madame Yukong instructed me to reserve the best rooms at the inn and have all your expenses covered. She wants to extend
Deja
the
vu.
full courtesy of the Xianzhou so that all of you enjoy your stay to the fullest.
This is such
She
a deja vu with
specifically
Bellabog.
mentioned that
Oh
if you wish to
dear.
buy anything at the inn, be it food or otherwise, just let the innkeeper know. The commission will cover the cost.
Oh, that's very nice of her. I gotta say, so I really like the art direction here. They're going with here in Lo Fu. But the Genshin still looks better. And I think, again, this is the lighting. And hey, not pooping the Honkai. I like Honkai much better, but I think Genshin's graphics are just a tad better. And that's because of the lighting. But yes, because like you can see the lamp in the background right there, right here. And we literally have just the 2D map of lighting. There is no actual dynamic lighting anywhere, which is a bit of a shame. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents, just something I've noticed. I still really like the art direction here. And it's definitely a step up from Bellabog, so that's really good. Well, say thanks to Madame Yukon for us. The commission will cover the cost. Well, say thanks to Madame Yukon, as long as she doesn't put us in jail again. Or
Why don't
not
you go
her,
back
but...
yourself? Seeing as our hosts are
March?
so thoughtful, I guess we should help ourselves. Right, Mr. Yang?
Yes.
We should focus on our objective first. Seeing as Helmmaster Yukong was extremely reluctant to get us involved, am I right to speculate that the Skyfaring Commission has some leads on the whereabouts of Kafka?
Lies in his bacon HSR mostly. Yeah, I kind of, I've noticed that. Unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. I would take a better story, better writing, and better mechanics any day than better graphics. So, yeah, absolutely.
Exactly right. The suspect is extremely cunning. She encrypted her transmission and timed her communication. We couldn't pinpoint her exact location.
Okay.
But as cunning as she is, the Divination Commission has managed to find something.
And what is that?
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Is there anything special about what she said? Coordinates? Converge? I heard something in the background.
Precisely.
Yes.
That's the sound of a device.
Mm-hmm.
Which means what exactly? This is a starship. There are all kinds of devices making weird noises.
Yes, but that's a
Smart.
specific
To the
device.
untrained ear, these noises may sound the same, but for the craftsmen of the Artisanship Commission,
Mhm.
every machine has a different pitch and melody.
Well, with
The
ears
general
like
sent for
yours,
craftsmen,
surely.
And they concluded that the sound came from the shipyard facilities in Stargazer Navalia.
That's our first port
Now,
of call.
Get some rest and prepare yourselves for the operation ahead. I look forward to seeing you in action.
I'm looking forward to having
If you're
action.
looking for a place to wait out the storm, come to Petrichor Inn.
We will.
Let's take advantage of the rest. It won't be easy to track down Kafka the Stellaron Hunter.
Oh, let's let the Express know how we're doing.
That might be good as well.
More importantly, let's see how Don Hung's doing. Ask him what he's up to. Then tell him we're having loads of fun.
Might be best not to like mention Dan Hang's name here at all, because looks like he is forbidden from entering any of the territories. So you know. Okay, let's test him. Hey, you guys doing alright? March and I are doing missions for the. Are you okay? Message failed to send. Interesting. Interesting. Not long ago on the Astral Express.
You've been standing here for half an hour. It's rare to see you like this. Are you worried about those two? Who else is with them? They should be fine.
I'm with them. They should definitely be fine.
Did you keep a copy of the Stellaron Hunter's transmission? Can I have a look?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sure.
Thirsty's reaction.
Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lafu.
Mm-hmm.
An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
Yes.
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Cienjo Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey.
Mm-hmm.
The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Okay.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Cienjo is convinced that we're responsible.
So this is basically just...
Stop!
Do you know him?
The Cienjo is in danger. This man, he... If he's on the ship, then Welt March and her... Everyone is in grave danger.
Okay.
But
But
Is
Shkashi.
he connected to that past you want to escape?
I
Uh-oh.
can't leave them down there. It's just... I'm afraid my burden has finally caught up with me. And that everyone is about to be drawn in.
Well,
Is
looks
there
like
anyone who doesn't carry around
Blade
a
is
past burden?
somebody
She may not remember it, but even a girl as carefree
related
as
to
March
Dan
has
Heng?
hers. We tread on a path that is hidden from us. The things we see and the trails we blaze all become our baggage.
bagage.
They weigh us down, but they also give us strength to continue the journey. Try not to dwell on it, Dan Heng.
Oh, it's too late,
The
Himiko.
Express
He's gone.
spends 7 standard days at each stop. Its passengers are allowed to do as they deem fit during that time.
Okay.
Pom Pom
Don't
and I are
encourage
more than
him.
capable of looking after the Express.
Don't encourage him.
If there's something you've got to do, do it now. Better than regretting it further down the line.
But again, isn't he...
And you'll come back and travel with us once this is all over, right?
Isn't he banned from the Zhangyo Lufo? Isn't he banned from entering their territory? I thought that was the case. Am I missing something? Have I misremembered? What? I mean, not like it ever stopped the main character from advancing plot, but like... What? Right, okay. Huh. He is banned, right. PP Meow, March, where are you? I'll go find you folks. Message failed to send. Well. The plot
Can't
thickens.
send the message out. The network is down. But some functions still work?
Interesting. Okay. So, I cannot select my partay to partay. Right, well, in that case, ooh, can we go up? No, we can't. Oh dear. Oh. Right, well, let's go. So, right, so he's
Virtually
definitely...
nothing has changed since I left. Apart from darkness, this place is all that I remember of the Lafu.
So if Seeing how Thirsty Boy confirmed my recollections.
Too late to repent.
Seeing how they are confirmed, he is basically
Fighting is meaningless.
putting the whole of the away party at risk. From his point of view, he's saving them, but from my point of view...
Shattered Cloud Knight armor. A conflict with the Cloud Knights? Not likely. Mr. Yang wouldn't let that happen.
Yeah. He's kind of putting everybody at risk here, so let's see what happens. Oh! Her.
Stay where you are. I can handle this. Emergencies should be dealt with by professionals.
Well, we have a trial of 3 characters now. Or just 2, okay. 2 is fine.
The truth of life and death.
Let's guess his ultimate. Get his ultimate going, there we go.
Take this. Shape
Let's do it.
Rise, Venus.
The hell? Okay. That was pretty cool. Okay.
You're hurt.
Ooh.
It's okay. Phew. This one's strong, all right.
This one is strong, but I
Let me
think...
through. You're not going anywhere.
A miracle. Oh no! Well, she was supposed to die, get it?
With you two risking your lives for me, could I really stay where I am?
Well, I guess we are trialing 3 characters.
Move carefully.
Right, let's do it.
The truth of life in this sanctuary is but a vision.
It should be fairly easy to break him.
Take this. Shape Rise, Venus.
Oh, that is ridiculous, right?
You! Eternal the dead return!
No more playing nice.
Nice! And he's dead.
Are you two okay?
Well, you're the one who actually got down, so, you know.
Good. I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I was just transferred here from the Yaoqing. I did tell you to let me handle it. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. What if I accidentally hit you?
Forgive me, miss,
As a
but
knight, you should
were
be aware
too
of your
busy being
surroundings.
hit yourself. It's a good thing I joined the fray.
I was protecting you more like. It's a Cloud Knight's job to protect others. And this area is under martial law. I'm escorting all civilians to safety. Follow me.
Yeah, and I'm not sure
That
he's a
was some
civilian. He
impressive
classified as
Cloud Knight's
civilian.
airmanship. Which unit are you from?
Shake head.
Huh. Okay. You're a civilian then. Come with me.
Miss Sushang, what exactly has transpired here? In all my trade visits, I've never seen Starskiff Haven in such a state.
I can't comment on that.
No
I
comment.
was just ordered to rescue the civilians.
Yeah.
Actually,
okay.
I have no idea either. Anyway, you two just need to come with me.
Okay.
Hey, you're pretty quiet. What's your name? I've got forms to fill out. Can't put your name down as blank.
Then don't put my name
is
down
Dan
at all.
Hung. I'm a traveler.
Snap.
I'm on my way to
That
meet
was
up
quick.
with my friends.
Revealing.
I
who he is.
appreciate the help, but I can leave the port on my own.
No can do, mister. It's way too late. You won't find anyone at Starskiff Haven. If your friends made it out, then they'll already be in the safe zone. No need to worry. You'll see them when we get there.
You'll see them.
Aren't
when
you going
see
to take my name too, miss?
You already said it when we were busy fighting. Something.
Low something.
Cha. Is that right? I remember it. Let's go. Stay close, you two. Cloud Knight Sushang will guarantee your safety.
She's very peppy. I reckon she'd be the best friends with March 7th.
One more thing. I need you to write your names down later. I don't know too many characters. I might make a mistake.
So, I've restarted studying kanji again, Japanese. And that is, of course, a reference to either Hanzi in Chinese or kanji in Japanese. Because, hey, everybody knows alphabet, but yeah. With kanji, it's a little bit different. So yeah. Meaning that it's also indication that she is either uneducated or very young.
Why not?
If she doesn't know a lot of kanji. Anyway, message not sent. Why not? Bad signal? Maybe they demolished the base stations. Bad signal?
Long-range communication technology is still improving. Perhaps the presence of the Stellaron is affecting signal transmission.
Doesn't seem like it.
That could
Everything
be
else
it,
is working
or-
fine. See?
Or
In
they're
that case,
on purpose
it looks
blocking the
like
signal.
someone wants to make things difficult for us. Since Kafka's here, I wouldn't be surprised if this turns out to be that Stellaron hunter hacker girl's handiwork.
Right. Cumulus formation. New Muzak has been attained. Wow. Let's go and talk to Tin Young.
Oh, you've arrived.
Yes. Yes, we have. Sorry to keep you waiting. Seems like you're not particularly happy to see us. What? Sorry.
Oh no, only an extra couple of hours.
Eh?
Stargazer Navalia is governed by the Artisanship Commission. It took me a while to sort out our paperwork. I got a sense of the situation on my way back. Just like at Cloudford, Stargazer Navalia's Meridian Pin has malfunctioned. The checkpoint there is abandoned, and the garrison is scrambling to locate the Stellaron.
Okay.
With monsters wreaking havoc and the night scattered, Stargazer Navalia has become a perfect place for the suspect to hide out.
Alright.
So we've got a bunch of monsters to deal with, an IPC Most Wanted Stellaron hunter to catch, and we have to do all that on our own without reinforcements.
It looks that way, doesn't it?
Fair enough. This isn't our first rodeo.
Okay. That's just what we do every day. You've caught a Stellaron hunter before? March 7th?
I was just making small talk. Never mind the details.
Never mind the details.
I wouldn't say you're entirely on your own. When you're ready, let's get going.
Let us do so. Well, I reckon we are ready now, so let's go.
Shall we, my benefactors?
Let's go.
Now what's a hunt without a hound? Kafka is still at large, and the Skyfaring Commission wants this problem to go away. I made a few calls and managed to procure this from the Artisanship Commission. Perfect for hunting down suspects.
Beep, beep, beep. Or not. Thankfully not. Oh my god. Yes.
Aw, he's so cute.
That is pretty cute. I gotta say. Perfect.
I mean, what can he do exactly? Are we gonna set him loose on Kafka?
Come on.
Yes and no. This is D-Ting, a
D-Ting.
bionic dog developed by the Artisanship
I like the way
Commission.
he's just like, yep, that's me.
He has all the
Yep.
5 senses of the Foxian race and takes them to another level. Be
Wow.
it tracks or scent, as long as he uncovers a trace, he'll follow it all the way to the end.
Right.
All we
well.
need to do is look for any trace left by Kafka. It doesn't matter how good she is at hiding, D-Ting will find her. But before
Sounds
we
too
get
easy.
started, let's play with his settings a bit and get him ready. To begin with, let's set him to scent detection mode.
Right.
Tell
Okay.
D-Ting to follow the scent of my perfume and see what he can do.
Okay. An Ingenium dog crafted by the Artisanship Commission used the locality probe feature to find the suspicious odors or traces. So right trigger?
We need to follow these sparkly traces to find Miss Ting Yun, right?
Okay.
She's not in a hurry, that's for sure. Playing hide and seek with us while Kafka's still at large?
That's exactly what I wanted to say. This does seem a little bit weird.
The traces, where did they go? Is D Ting malfunctioning?
Okay, it's a tutorial of how to use them.
He says the wind is too strong here at the port, so it's not easy to follow the scent.
Okay. How do you know what he's saying? That's a lot of words for one bark, don't you think?
That's just the psychic bond between cute girls and cute puppies.
Whoa, okay.
Using the environment to hide her traces. Our girl from the Skyfaring Commission sure knows how to put up a challenge. Let's look around and see if we can find any other clues.
Right.
Or we could ask around? Look how busy this place is. Someone must have seen Miss Ting Yun. That's not cheating, right? We're just collecting intel.
Okay. I take it we... I mean, it kind of leads there, right? Ah, but that's where it stops. Okay. So she might have backtracked. Kostock lover and Kostock, well, back and forth. Let's have a look.
Excuse me, any chance you saw a Foxian lady pass by?
Oh, that's a heck of a question, miss. I'd say nearly 1 in every 2 people passing through Starskiff Haven is Foxian. We might have seen the lady you're looking for, but we wouldn't have batted an eyelid.
He's not lying. Still, if you, describe her a little, maybe it'll jog our memory.
Alright. She's a Foxian. She's pretty. She's pretty?
Pretty? Well, that's too generic for a Foxian. Even if you don't count the ladies, there are plenty of gents that fit that description like a glove.
Very true.
As tedious as it is, I'm afraid you'll have to, describe her in more detail. Please don't say 2 ears, 1 tail.
Okay. Show Tingying's
I can put my hand on my heart and say, I remember this fine lady.
I remember this fine lady.
Nonsense. I've been stood next to you this whole time, and I don't remember anyone like her.
Okay.
Well, I may not have seen her in person, but her beauty feels like a long-lost acquaintance. How wonderful to be reunited with her after so long.
What?
Oh, dear, I'm sorry. My friend here appears to have, lost touch with reality.
I agree with back and
Are you two
not with
professional
forth.
time wasters or something?
Yep.
Please accept our apologies. Me and my partner do double-act comedy in the Sleepless Earl. The tea house round the corner. As you can probably guess, with all these curfews and lockdowns,
Right.
we've hardly had an audience the past few days. We figured we'd find a spot on the street and do some rehearsal.
Back and forth are really going back and forth. I have absolutely 100% agree with that statement, Thirsty Boy.
Swung by asking for this Foxian lady, so we thought we'd give you a little bit of improv. Free of charge, I might add.
Seriously?
Stay calm, stay calm. I did see the girl you're looking for.
Mm.
She took a turn from here into Star Watcher Avenue. I'd suggest you head over that way. She might still be there.
Star Watcher Avenue,
I find
eh?
it hard to trust anything you've just said.
Exactly. Star Watcher Avenue. I don't even know where Star Watcher Avenue is. Yeah. Oh, okay, allegedly somewhere here, so let's... Yeah, let's go here and let's talk to people. Let's talk to people, right. Clues. Clues. A piece of white name card with a bird spreading its wings at a corner. The card belongs to Amikasador Ting Yun, head representative of something or other. No doubt this is a tiny clue she left for you. Head representative of the Intergalactic Merchant Guild, Whistling Flames. No doubt this is the clue she left for you. Or maybe there are more of them. Indeed. Indeed. Right. Let's go. Yoink. There were more clues. There were more clues. There is another one. A crumpled out packaging of the T-brand Immortal Delight. No, Miss Ting-yun, you can throw trash even for leaving behind clues. You can't throw trash. Right.
Song Lotus cake. Guaranteed delicious.
Ooh, that looks good. Steamer. Just like you and others who once said... Whoa, I'm pressing the wrong button. In Sono, some bonds are still undergoing the trial of heat in the lower levels. Okay, okay. Ah, there it is. There it is. Let's get it. A refined pendant of a fan in the shape of a koi, but is left alone in some forgotten corner of the street. It is said that in the culture of Zhangzhou, fish represents affluence. You vaguely recall that you have seen the pattern of fish swimming around each other on the fan of Miss Ting-yun.
Miss Ting-yun must have left us these clues, right?
Well, she must have.
Eating should be able to pick up her traces now.
And there she is. We don't need any traces.
You found
there she
me.
is.
Diting's quite handy when it comes to tracking, isn't he?
Well...
If you pick up traces of Kafka in Stargazer Navalia, just switch him on. Don't let her escape.
We'll try not to. We'll try not to. Okay, so we shall be going to the Stargazer Navalia area.
I thought that Stargazer Navalia might become so quiet. Long were the nights when the clangor of hammers rose to meet the stars. People used to write poems about the shipwrights here.
Mm-hmm.
The Law Fu relies on the star skiffs produced here to transport people and goods. Now that work in the shipyard has stopped, our internal transport and outbound flights might also grind to a halt.
Okay.
Of course. The silver lining is, I don't have to go on as many trips anymore.
You don't seem to worry too much about the Xianzhou, Miss Ting-yun.
Well...
I wouldn't say that. A good businesswoman doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve. Besides, the Alliance has weathered plenty of challenges. We can handle this situation.
Okay.
Just to warn you, if we
You
do
have
run into
great
Kafka,
faith in the Alliance.
You'll have to do the fighting benefactors. I'd love to help, but there's very little I can do except cheer you on from the sidelines.
That's all we need. That's all we need, Ting-yun. You want to leave all the fun to us? But Madame Yukon ordered you to. You want to leave all the fun to us? Do you?
Not a lot of people out there could have fought the Mara struck like you did. I'm only a civil servant. I can't imagine what Kafka would do to me if I were caught in the fray. We Foxians don't live as long as the Xianzhou locals, but I still want to enjoy the 100-odd years I've got left. You'd do the same in my shoes, wouldn't you? Besides, the Madam Helmmaster simply asked me to assist you in navigating around Starskiff Haven. It's no different to any other diplomatic mission or delegate reception.
Well...
I was never much of a fighter, and I'm not one for risking my life either. Getting Diting into your hands is already beyond the realm of my job description.
Wow.
I'll definitely be putting in a few words next
Above
time we meet
and
Yukon.
beyond, she goes. Above
Understood.
and beyond.
We won't put you out of your comfort zone, Miss Ting-yun. When we run into Kafka, we'll do the fighting. And the capturing, for that matter. Thank you for showing us the way.
It's definitely a way for the Alliance to
Before
distance
Diting
themselves
can start
from...
tracking, you'll have to feed him some leads. If Kafka is hiding in Stargazer Navalia, she'll have left behind traces. Let's spread out and look for them. Leave no stone unturned.
Yeah, it's definitely a way for the Alliance to distance themselves completely from... Huh? There we go. From... Oh, I see. Right, okay. There we go, there we go. One more time, maybe? There we go, perfect. The freight star cave slowly moves into the jetty. But yeah, it's definitely one way for the Alliance to distance themselves from actually dealings with Kafka, etc. So, and I'm wondering why. Because this is, like, in my eyes, this almost seems like a clear setup. We are... they're just providing the means while we are executing. So... It's interesting. It's interesting. But yes, I think we shall find out about that tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me today, ladies and gents, and lovely people of the internets. We are done for today. We had a lot of story. Some of it was pretty good. Others was a little bit too long, a little bit too stretched out, I gotta say. But I am hoping that we're gonna get into a bit of fighting and a bit of a pacing that is gonna pick up going forward here. But the setup is amazing. I really like the Alliance. I like the aesthetic in this new world, and I'm looking forward to discovering what is going on between Dunhang and Blade, the Stellaron, and of course why Kafka is here in the first place. That is gonna be tomorrow, 9 o'clock GMT UTC, so morning stream tomorrow. I am doing a little bit of testing, as you might have surmised, but I do need to do that to determine when is the best time to stream so that we can cater to the most followers as we can possibly here. But I'm still working on the thoughts and retrospective video for Sea of Stars, so that would be coming soon to the YouTube channel when I'm not streaming, that is. That is all I have for you today. Thank you again for lurkers and, of course, for chatters. And I shall see you tomorrow. Bye all.